Hello. Welcome to another episode of the Xbox International Podcast. I know this was supposed to happen yesterday, but man, I'm telling you, every time we schedule to get you on, every time we schedule to get you on, something always has to happen. But hey, look, nothing happened today, famo. You finally made it, man. You finally made it. Hey, new legal. My brother from over there from Tyree Gaming finally in here, chilling with us. This man used to be the guy from Gears of War's a Mixer. Man, back in the day when that was Mixer. Lego, how are you doing, famo? And what have you been playing?
Yo, what's good, baby? I'm finally here. Xbox International Podcast with my man, Crazy Lou. What's good, baby? Yeah. Yeah. Man, I've been playing some Throne of Liberty like it's no tomorrow. Like
Really?
no tomorrow, man. I'm hooked. I'm a level 36. Now I just finished my chapter and I gotta level up to 38, man. So severe grinding, and I'm doing it all without a guilt. I'm doing it all without a guilt, squad, man. So I'm recording on my Twitch channel. I'm saving all my data, man, because when I showcase this, man, you talking about a serious grind, but we're here, man. I just want to give a big shout out to the whole entire Xbox community out there that be grinding out here in these streets, man, with me, man. Live from the streets. Y'all know what it is, man. Shouts to Direct Gaming, the whole squad, Crazy Lou, International Podcast, the whole squad. Yo, let's go, man. I'm hyped.
Oh
I'm
man,
hyped.
famo,
Let's
I'm
go.
I'm hyped too, famo. I'm hyped too, man, famo. Look, famo. I'm hyped that you finally made it to the show. I'm hyped about that because man, we've been waiting for you for quite some time. We've been waiting for you for quite some time. Happy for you to join me this week, man. It's awesome to have you here. But man, famo, I'm doing good. Just having my normal week, I mean, one crazy week with everything that's happened. Of course, Call of Duty launch week. Let's go. And also, I've been playing some Metal Gear, which, famo, in a couple of hours. In a couple of hours, Metal Gear is gonna be put to a side for a little while because, man,
Why, Lou?
I don't know, man. Something's happening tomorrow. I don't know what it is because I mean, seriously, I don't know what it is. There's something big with this company that
What's so far?
this company like media doesn't care about that much. I don't know what's his name. Kind of forgot. Now I'm just messing. We got Call of Duty dropping in tomorrow by Xbox, baby. Let's go. If you guys got your Volt Edition, we're gonna be out there, man, shooting and destroying everything, man.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
man, we're gonna have a lot of fun, fam. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this episode, family. Talking about Call of Duty because real quick, I'm gonna go real fast to the fight itinerary. And the fight itinerary of today's show is we're going to talk about Netflix,
All right.
how it shut down its AAA studio. We're also, let me see, because I don't have it written on here because I usually have it written on. We're also going to talk a little bit about the Xbox partner showcase because, of course, it happened on a Thursday. Why the heck not? Let's talk a little bit about what you liked, what you enjoyed, and how Xbox is kicking with the showcases. Man, they're really kicking butt. And last but not least, of course, in celebration, famo, of Call of Duty, let's talk about that as a final topic.
All
So,
right.
famo.
Come on, man.
Before you get on the flight, we gotta ask you some questions for the security screening. So here we go. You ready, famo?
I love it, man.
All
As
right.
long as I got a parachute, bro. As long as I got a parachute, I'm good.
So, famo, Constellation has chosen you to pick three games that will go into space in a time capsule as a mean of introducing other life forms to our planet. What three games would you choose and why? Wow, that's a good question, huh, famo?
Say that again. Well, say that one more time, man.
I'll go through it again. Constellation has chosen you to pick three games that will go into space in a time capsule as a mean of introducing other life forms to our planet. What three games would you choose and why?
I love that, bro. First out the gate, that's easy. Starfield number one. Halo
Oh,
number two.
which
Hey,
one?
that's it's just Starfield number one, Halo number two, man. That's our greatest sci-fi games right there. Sci-fi shooters,
But wait, how come?
space traveling.
Man,
And
fam.
the last one,
Hmm.
that's a good one, man. The last one, I would say,
I'm waiting for you to pick one that you.
that's a good
He's,
one. I got
hmm.
the third one. Let me see.
Hmm. So I'm waiting
Is
for
it any game? It
any
doesn't.
game. It doesn't matter from what
Oh, then
console it
that's.
is. Any game, history, anything, any game, any game. It's just three games you gotta pick, no matter what. Doesn't have to be. Can be in any console. No problem.
I'm going with a classic then. Since I gotta show my roots,
Ah.
man. So I'm gonna go with R Type.
Hard type. I thought you were gonna go with Shinobi, fam, because that was your
No,
game.
I'm trying to keep it space, man. Yeah, but yeah, you already know Shinobi's my heart, man. As a
I
matter of
know that.
fact, I'll be right back on that. You already know, man. Hold on, man.
This man loves Shinobi. I don't know why I did not pick Shinobi. I was waiting for him to say I'm gonna pick Shinobi for this one.
You right, Famo. You know me, man.
Yeah,
You
I
know
know
me. Let's
you.
give it. Let's
It's a
give it up, man.
Shinobi, the Sega
Let's do it for
Shinobi game.
real. That's right, bro. The real one. The real one. Let's do this, man. That's right.
Yeah. I was waiting for I was like, wait, he did mention Shinobi. That's
You
weird,
know
but
what?
man.
Shinobi's in a secret care package, man. So
Mm,
right in that R type, Shinobi's sneaking up in there in that care package.
sticking up in there, man. But it's funny, fam, because you pick two games that will literally scare away the poor life forms. So be like, man, these humans, man, would like to blast us away. That's what I tell most of our new guests that come to the show and always at Halo or at like a sci-fi game. Like, well, you added those kids, you're gonna scare them away. But hey, great choices, man. Great choices. Starfield, of course, Halo, of course, and
Yeah.
man, art side. That game, fam.
Facts.
That game, fam. Listen, that game, man. That game, art type from Super NES, man. Oh,
Facts, bro.
man, I have it on my Super NES Mini, and every time I
I had
go
it
in
on
there,
my
I get my
Sega
butt kicked.
Genesis.
I get my
Yeah, I
butt
had it on my
kicked.
Sega Genesis, man. R Type was my. I actually
What?
got it now. I got the R Type two. You know, the deluxe edition, whatever that came out maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago,
Really?
whatever it was. Yeah.
Really? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So now, here comes the second question, famo. Here we go. You got on a flight and decided to sleep for the duration of the trip. When you wake up, Phil Spencer or your gaming idol is sitting next to you. You only have 2 or 3 minutes to introduce yourself. Give us your elevator pitch on who you are and where they. Oh, that doesn't go there. Give us your elevator pitch on what would you say to the gaming idol that's sitting next to you. Wherever it is, doesn't matter. It can be Phil, it can be, wherever it is. It
Right
can be
now, right now, it's got to be Queen B. It's got to be Queen B, man. That's
Queen
Sarah
B.
Bond right now, man.
Sarah
Sarah
Bond?
Bond.
Oh, man.
I'm sitting right
Yeah.
next to Sarah Bond, so I'm gonna introduce myself. How you doing? How you doing? It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. I love your family. I love your children. But first and foremost, I love what you're doing for the Xbox community. I love your spirit. I love your art. And as a somebody of color that you inspire a lot of younger women who are self-driven to be maybe game developers or just women in general that are trying to run a business, want to be ahead of a business. They got somebody you inspired. There's many of you guys, but we have somebody in a major market who's in a position of power, which I think is incredible. I just like what you're doing. I love the passion. I love how you always set an example for gaming. I love your beauty. I love the way you know how to present yourself as a lady, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother. So I love it all. I'm just honored to see you, meet you. My name is the New Legal, and I'm an Xbox fan to the core, and I love everything that you're doing. There's my son back there trying to front on me right now. That's another Xbox fan, but he's trying to front on me. So you beat Assassin's Creed. Which one? He beat Assassin's Creed Mirage. You beat it. Well, there you have it, man. That's how we get down in the legal's house, man. So yeah, I would also be intrigued to see. Of course, we've already heard about her origin story with her dad and inspired her to be a gamer, but also I would love to hear about her ventures in Europe. I believe she was there for like 10 years. Um, it would be just nice to hear that conversation and then what drives her. What's her motivation for what she did for T-Mobile was outstanding. So you have a champion. If you had never read Sarah Bond's background, you have a champion. It didn't fool me once I read that background and what she's capable of doing as to why Microsoft hired this woman, man. This woman takes no L's, man. Just this woman takes no L's. And you want to talk about competition. All right, you're gonna see that competition, man. It's gonna come in her own way. And it's good to see her. It's good to see her paint her own path, paint
Yep.
her own nails, so to speak, and
Yep.
let her do her thing, man. That's
Exactly.
gotta be the person I would want to talk to or meet.
That's awesome, famo. That's awesome, famo. So, like I said, famo.
So, famo,
Like I said, famo. Like I said, famo, man. We got lots of cool things to talk about. Hold
yo,
up,
Lou, we make Xbox look good out here, famo.
Oh, we do, famo. We were the green in here, man. We were the green. So let me get my Captain Gear on real quick, and of course,
Look at
I gotta
Sourblow.
get. I know because Salvo's the one who uses this profile. So
Look at
yes,
Sourblow in the building.
that's Salvo in the building. Yep. Put it on my Captain Gear because I gotta make the in-flight announcement. Hold up, almost ready. Almost ready. There we go. There you go.
There it is, Lou. Crazy Lou in the building. The Wario machine. Let's go. Namaste.
So,
Oh, baby. Let's do this, man.
ladies and gentlemen, Louis has turned on the subscribe button. Please store your food and beverages next to your desk, underneath the seat, or in front of you. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. And also make sure you hit that like button as we take off. We gently remind that smoking and drinking are not prohibited on this flight. However, saying that Sony PlayStation will make more profit than Xbox will on Call of Duty is strictly prohibited. So just no, no, just because. Oh, whoops! I don't know what happened. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our five panelists. Thank you. So, famo, let's get this show on the road. And let's start
Let's
off real
go,
quick
baby.
with the first topic, but real fast, famo. Let me shout out this amazing, beautiful chat that's in here. I always got to
Shout
give
them out,
shout outs.
baby. Let's go.
Oh man, we got 4K in the building. Big B money. What's up? What's up? He says Game Pass is king, of course. Whoever says Game Pass is not king, he should be shut out and abandoned. I don't know. I mean, that guy should be put not as a space cast and thrown into the sun, man. Because seriously, nobody can never say that Game Pass is not king. Tay Reezy, what's up, Tay Reezy? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh man, oh man. Oh, let's keep on going. This awesome list. 4K, 4K. Did I? Yeah, I think I did shout out 4K. What's up, 4K? How you doing?
Fuck
Back
in the
from
building, man.
Back from the dead. What's up? Back from the dead. How you doing, brother? How you doing? So, famo, you ready to start this show? So, Netflix shuts down AAA studio. Man, man, famo, this is something that saddens me because I wanted to see.
What
I
the what
wanted
was the capabilities gonna be?
Exactly, famo. Exactly. Damn, famo. I mean, that really broke my heart when I saw that AAA studio shut down. Because seriously, famo, I want to see more competition out here besides Sony, besides Nintendo. I mean, I love that Amazon's doing its own thing. I was saddened that Google, took down Stadia. But hey, here comes my question, famo. After this AAA studio got shut down, I mean, we want to see that game. But hey, what can we do? Do you think Netflix wants to keep compete on competing in gaming, and do you think they should continue to compete, famo? That
I
is the
think
question.
I think Netflix should never stop.
Hmm.
The show should never stop from going under.
Yep. I
Keep
believe
their
that too,
head way
fam.
above the water and stop and think and don't sink.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. I
That's
think
all.
Netflix just keep pounding, man. Whatever it was gonna be, don't give up. Keep yourself inspired. We know what you're capable of. We want to see more avenues out here in these gaming streets that work, at least work. And like I said, Netflix, Amazon, Google, they all have the potentials to doing something great. Apple, all of them. We know they have the potentials of doing something great. I just want to see what Netflix. I don't know if they were going to do cloud. if they were going to go cloud, if they were going to go with the handheld, or they were going to try to do a third party situation and put games on console, PC. I mean, I was intrigued too. I just wanted to know what they were going to do, man. I just,
Yes,
or they could have went app. You know, they're already,
they're not big. They're already app, yeah. But I mean, I think it was. I think they were gonna go app with this because I mean, already on the Netflix app, you can play games on there. There's a way
right.
you can play games on there. Now the thing was, like, I would have been interested to see what they were gonna do because I mean, look, Amazon is cooking games right now. I mean, you're playing one of Amazon's biggest games right now. It's Throne of Liberty, right? And that game, look how you're enjoying it, and a lot of people, right? I don't know who else in chat is playing it, but I think it's, if I could be right, I think Back from the Dead is playing it. 4K, I think is playing it. And if Becca jumps in, I know she's playing it because he keeps on telling me, Louis, go play that game. Famo,
Man,
I know
you
you're,
gotta come play the game, man. At least build
yeah,
a guild for me. Get a
build a
guild
good.
so I can go ahead and join it, man, and do some big things.
We could just call it direct crazy. That's what we can call it.
Back. You call it direct crazy, man.
Direct crazy, yeah.
That's it. And I'll join it, and we in the building. What's up, Rachie?
Oh,
We
Richie in the
in the
house.
building.
What's up,
I see
Richie? How
him.
you doing? Yeah, I mean, damn, I would have loved to see what Netflix can do, man. I mean, I was saddened by the news, man. I was just, oh man, Famo.
What's up, man?
I'm seeing something out here that I'm just like, man, there's been a lot of slander to poor Ubisoft lately. I mean, there's a lot of Ubisoft tax. I don't know why Ubisoft has been getting a lot of tax,
Woo.
kind of like how Xbox has been getting it, famo. I seriously don't understand why Ubisoft is getting a lot of tax lately with everything. I mean,
Man,
look, we've heard for like the last 2 or 3 weeks, right? This began pretty much when they delayed Assassin's Creed Shadows. Tencent was trying to pick them up, right? I don't know if that's gonna happen. Also, they were trying to pick them up because they did really bad, with the Star Wars Outlaws. It didn't perform the way they wanted it to perform. Also, I'm seeing out there a lot, and it's been like on the news several times that XDefiant, has been mentioned plenty of times that it's going to shut down, and Ubisoft has to come out and shut that rumor down right away. And there was another thing, right, that happened that media was kind of like putting it out there like it was a bad thing, like the Prince of Persia studio disbanded. But on the good news, though, what they're doing is they disbanded and they're working on other games, which is a good thing. There was no layoffs, thank God, because we all
good.
get sad when we see those layoffs happening. It's terrible that the whole industry is going nuts. So, famo, here's my question to you about the whole Ubisoft topic. What should Ubisoft change to get the negative off the back? Because Ubisoft has been going through a lot lately. I mean, what do they have to change specifically, man?
The problem that I see with Ubisoft is Ubisoft is great for a few things, and it's okay because a lot of studios are only great at one thing.
Yep.
Ubisoft is good at what is it? The shooter. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You got
What is it called?
you got Rainbow
Rainbow
Six.
Six. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rainbow Six Siege.
yeah,
Great, excellent what they did with that. That's bringing in the bucks.
yep.
They got. I don't want to go with the obvious. They got the other one. What is it? Damn it. What's the other one? It's
Your
Rainbow Six
your
Siege.
your son, your son just finished it. Assassin's Creed is another
No,
one.
no, no. That's the obvious. I wasn't gonna go there. That was gonna be the
Okay,
last one.
you
But they
got
got.
those. You got
Is it Just Dance?
they got Just Dance. Yeah,
Just Dance is Ubisoft, right?
they all when the question is when is it are they not doing something? I mean, Just Dance is pretty much doing
Just,
everything.
Just Dance is Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's Ubisoft. Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
percent
So those two giants right there, they got something that's going to bring the money in. They got something that's going to bring the money in. Now we know that. Okay, I'm going to lead to this. Assassin's Creed was the gimme, so I didn't want to go with the gimme. So we already know Assassin's Creed brings in the billions, the big bank as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The thing that I see that's an issue, right?
Yeah.
And it's not just this isn't just a direct arrow at Ubisoft because it's just it seems like it's with other studios as well, and I get it, but then I don't want them to forget. There's a saying: it's okay to go out, but don't forget where you come from,
Yeah.
right? So
100%.
Ubisoft, You have games like Splinter Cell. You've forgotten where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
When the streets are begging for a Splinter Cell,
Yep.
you waited too long. You waited too long.
Yep.
Okay? You have another jewel, Prince of Persia. Now, we know that Assassin's Creed is a spiritual successor of Prince of Persia. We get it. But let's do the history. Let's do the impact on Prince of Persia. There wouldn't be a God of War if it wasn't Prince of Persia. There wouldn't have been nothing that Sony could have copied off of, because the what is it, the real time button attacks. I mean, slowdown time. What's it called?
Nah, I'm trying
You
to
know
think
what I'm
about it.
talking about? The cinematic slowdown.
Yeah, yeah, the
It's
Citizen.
a
Yeah.
technical term for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The technical term for it, I'm slipping on it. Oh, the CGI sequences.
Yeah.
Uh, the, your chat, help me out. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But the
Chad, help us out
slowdown,
because I'm out today.
no, it's okay. But we know Max Payne. We know that
Oh,
Remedy are the godfathers of slow motion in video
yeah.
games. They took slow motion, especially when you're talking about bullets flying through the air and headshots and all that. We know that that comes from Remedy, but Ubisoft, with the sands of time, when you have your boy Prince of Persia, he's
Yep, yep.
slowing down time. You have quick time responses. There it is,
Yeah.
quick time. So you got to hit your X's, you got to hit your Y's, you got to hit your A's, you got to hit your B, and chain of events are happening when you're fighting a boss, right? And
Yep.
you're doing that, and everything's in slow motion, but it's all in rhythm. That was something big and ahead of its time.
Yep.
And it was so big of ahead of its time when we're talking about games like that, not action gun blazing games, that it influenced games like God of War to continue to do that type of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Why do we not have a Prince of Persia game? And I was talking to my homeboy Games Heroes about this because he disagrees, and that's okay. Everybody, and that's okay because I'm gonna break his legs right now. But Prince of Persia, we need a Prince of Persia with a deep story.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be open world. I gave him that much credit. I said, okay, let's take open world out of it because
Yeah,
then it
please.
becomes Assassin's Creed, and I get
Please.
it, like he said.
Please,
So
Dad.
let's make it into a sandbox because you need an area. We still need an area, kind of like how Batman is. Batman was just Gotham City, boom, roam all around in Gotham City. You didn't go nowhere else. Prince of Persia needs a sandbox. It needs its own solidity, its own repertoire. Now, it has its gods in there and its monsters and mythical mythological what the mythological uh, uh, characters and things like
Yeah.
that. I love the knife, the sands of time, magic, all that stuff. They could literally keep it from the Middle Eastern all the way down to India. Bring some genies in there,
Yep.
bring some flying carpets in there, mix it all in, because all of that is the Middle Eastern heritage. Right
Yeah.
in that crescent, that Mediterranean crescent. There's so much history. There's so many things that you can use that for. Now,
Yep. You're right.
you got this guy turning in from he's turning in from a demon aspect when he goes berserk and he just rips through everything and he comes back down. That's stuff that you don't have in Assassin's Creed.
Hmm.
Things like that you don't have. Those chains and all that ripping through the enemies and stuff like that. That's
Uh,
awesome. But at the same time, you can make incredible stories. Um, we've already had the Scorpion King. Think about it. The
yeah.
Scorpion King is a what? Arabian fairy tale. It's
I think
another. You can
was
implement.
it? I think it was
Yeah,
in Egypt, wasn't it?
the Scorpion King. Well, I mean, it's is it Egyptian?
I think it was. Ah, hold
It
on.
might have been
Yeah,
Egyptian.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Was it?
But look, but that's not out of the cradle, because North Africa. is part of the cradle of the Mesopotamian region. So
Yeah.
you got the crescent is what I'm talking about. So you got from Turkey all the way back around from north. So you're right, Egypt. You have all of these uh, uh, tales that you can that they all influenced each other. So you have northern Africa, you go over to India, and you got India, you got Saudi Arabia all the way up to Turkey. And you have a big history of just tales to be told.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unlike now, and here's the thing, it stays there. See, because Prince of Persia, that's what it's called, Persia. Go look at your empire. When Persia was an empire, look at all the territories that it ruled, right? So keep it there. Don't ever, that's the difference. That's what I'm saying. That would be the difference between it and Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, you're going all over the world.
Yep.
It's the world history of things. But with Prince of Persia, it's the Persian, the Arabian, the Mediterranean crescent, it's Asian Minor, all of these ancient places, of lands and their stories that this game can give to us. I just think it's incredible, man. I think putting it in 2D is
Because what I
it's
saw
it's
because with
old. It's old.
yeah,
This
it's
is a major upgrade.
yeah, it's an old thing because I mean the thing was it's all right, to release it because they were pretty much winding back to its origins because Prince of Persia was a 2D game back
Right.
in the PC days. I mean, I think it came out on console,
Fact.
but I mean those games were like that. I mean the guy was like stiff. You have to like stand close to the wall, and then you got to press up in order for him to jump and grab the ledge. There was a button you had to press, for him to roll. I mean, it was oh man, the spikes were dropping, and it was like it was kind of like the Blackthorn playstyle. You remember Blackthorn? That was
Right.
good. Blackthorn was a good game. But yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, they need like a good game with a good story, in order for them to come back. Like for example, right? One of the things I always said that for me their biggest mistake was Skull and Bones, right? To release it by its own self. I always said they should have released it with the Black Flag remake that they were trying to do. I mean, they're trying to bring up it because me, for example, if I get Black Flag with Skull and Bones in it, of course,
Mhm.
100%, I'm gonna get it because Black Flag was the inspiration to do the Skull and Bones game, and Black Flag was a fun pirate game. It was. It was a fun pirate game. It was. It was one of the best pirate games I played in my life. I mean, I can't wait for that remake to come and have a lot of fun. And you mentioned Splinter Cell. So, and for Splinter Cell, they said that supposedly it's going to launch in 2026. Is going to be the remake, right? So that's something that's going to be announced. I hope that it gets announced next year because I don't know why they have not shown anything or talked a little bit more about Splinter Cell because, like you said, everyone is craving the Splinter Cell. I mean, I'm playing Metal Gear because I miss that type of game.
Yeah.
Um,
That was the competitor.
but Famo, we also need from them, especially with the modern day graphics and everything that's going on, right? We need a Rainbow Six Vegas game. We need a Ghost Recon because remember when Ghost Recon was out, was
Listen,
that
see, that's what I'm saying, Lou. What's wrong?
yeah,
What's going
exactly,
on here? Let me tell
exactly.
y'all something, man.
Yep.
What was it? Ghost Recon Breaking Point,
Mm. It was
right?
Breaking Point, but it was a big open world game. The problem with
Yeah.
that game was that it was really buggy because that's another thing they need to start sitting down and looking is they need to leave that name that they got because they've been called since 2013 or 14. They started to call them Boogie Soft because of all the bugs they had in games, right?
Lou, what was the first one? Not Breaking Point. I'm sorry. The first one, Open World 2. It was Breaking
It
Point
was
was
that, Breaking Point was the second one. The first one was Wildlands. You had Ghost Recon
Wild,
Wild. Yeah,
Wildland. Listen, man.
Wildlands. Yeah,
Let me speak on Wildlands, bro.
yeah.
Ubisoft, that's when y'all are geniuses. Breaking Point, it was like it's like there's no comparing the two. I literally beat Breaking Point, but I beat it to get because I had already gotten far enough co-op and just played it with somebody. Didn't
Yep.
really enjoy it like I enjoyed Wildlands. Wildlands was on a whole other level. You can go in with your team. You can talk to your guy. Hey, take out the generator. Take out the lights. Yo, got a guy on the tower. Headshot him. Wop wop. Or you can go in gun blazing. You can go in any kind of way you could. And I love when it was a night mission and the way you crawl because and you customize your guy. So of course, I'm a comic book / gamer. So for me, it could only have been one thing, man. It was either Al Simmons or my man Chapel. And I went with Chapel. I put the skull, I painted my face with the white skull. I darkened myself out, all them tats, and I put my army fatigues on. And I went out there thinking I was Chapel, man, blowing up everybody. But I beat that game. I
I did too.
what you call it? 100% completed it. I found all of the secret little places to go and the messages and all that stuff. The narcotics, found all that stuff, man. And I mean, you had different terrain. So you had like the tundra terrain, you had the mountainous terrain, you had the wetlands, you had the
Yep.
desert. Bro, that's Ubisoft at their finest, man.
Yes, sir.
That's Ubisoft at their finest.
You also had that.
It's like they forget where they come from and they jump right off a cliff.
They also had that Predator DLC that, oh man, I played that and I was like, man, I want to go back and play it, but they
Lou, you
took it
killing me,
off.
bro.
That
I
Predator
forgot.
DLC was
See, I love
beautiful.
you, Lou. I
That Predator
forgot
DLC was beautiful. That was a beautiful
all
thing.
about that. And
Yep.
wasn't it a Punisher?
No, the guy who plays the Punisher was in Breaking
Punisher was
Point.
in the other one.
Yeah, in Breaking
He
Point.
was in
Yeah.
the other one. But that Predator,
Yep. There was a DLC. You had to face the Predator, but it was a time DLC. I was like, why did it take it off? That should have just left it there because I wanted to go back and face the Predator again because that was a fun fight. It was an interesting fight, man. But it's just like a one time thing, man. I was so heartbroken that thing just got taken off because they did an awesome thing. But yes, like I said, they need to go back to what they used to do good because remember, for example, Rainbow Six Vegas was freaking awesome. I remember playing that game back in the 360 days. I'm like, man, these
I
type of
still haven't
games.
recovered from what you just said, bro. I'm having issues right now. That Predator DLC
Yep.
was probably the one of the dopest.
Hmm.
You know what? Nah, man. Outside of that goes into ancients of gaming history vaults, moments.
Yep.
Like it goes back to where Shinobi and Spider-Man. Remember when Spider-Man had an appearance in the Shinobi game way back in the day? It's
Hmm.
stuff like that, man, where you see Predator and you had to kill him. You
Yep.
had to kill him, bro. And the way he came, the way even the sound effect, his theme sound effect, and
Yep.
dude, it was dope, man. And
It
it was
was
four
though.
of y'all. It was like four of y'all or three of y'all.
Yep.
Three or
For
four co-op. I can't remember. But you had to get this guy, man. And this guy's just whooping your ass, bro. Predator's just taking names, man. That, bro, I'm glad you reminded me of that, man.
hmm
That's what I'm talking about, Lou. That's the greatness of Ubisoft, man. So
Yep.
we know Ubisoft has it. Look, Ubisoft, here's my opinion, man. Okay. Everybody's trying to please everybody. That's the thing of today, right?
Hmm.
But the reality is everybody doesn't agree with everybody,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
So we don't have to enforce anything or take things out of the norm or make us recognize anything
Nope.
because we see it out here in the real world. Get out of the agenda stuff, Ubisoft. Get away from it because that's what's hurting you. Look, you do it right. We're used to customizations. Create the man, create the female. Let people lose their minds on whatever else they want to do with the character. Leave it to the gamer. I don't need to know. I don't need to be forced in to something that I can't come out of, right? When you do that to the gamer starts to feel like, you know what? I'm not now here it go. If we're gonna pick and choose one way, you have to understand the reaction of the other way. What happens is people start to feel like they're not being represented. And
Hmm.
if they feel like they're not being represented, guess what happens, Luke? They don't buy the game. Because now it becomes personal feeling stuff. And
Yep.
that stuff don't belong in gaming. It just doesn't, man. There's only one law to gaming. There's only one feeling that you should have with gaming. Lou, what's that feeling?
Playing the game.
And, and okay, but what's the feeling you get for playing the game, Lou?
Fun.
There it is.
Fun. Just have my fun. Shoot the.
When you lose that, things like Star Wars Outlaws happen to you. That's what happens to you. Because I'm not tripping that Ubisoft made a Star Wars game. It kind of made me say, damn, okay. But and it's not that I played a female character. That's not it. But I'm sneaking around too much.
Yeah.
Just like we said, if they create an open world game, what is going to end up being like? An Assassin's Creed game. Okay. So they make a Star Wars game in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So everybody knows doing that in between, it was chaos everywhere. That game should have been just action everywhere. Instead, I'm creeping around collecting tools and going and selling parts and getting parts over here. And man, I mean, look, bro, there's not enough sneaking around in Halloween, bro. There's not enough sneaking around in Jason movies, man. I mean, that's all you're doing, bro. It's like at some point you just get tired. I got bored, man. I still want to beat it, but I'm just like, damn, I'm bored, fam. I'm
I,
bored.
I get you, famo. I get you. But like I said, though, they need to come back. They need to come back, famo. They need to. They need to. So they can get all that stuff that's been going on, all these taxes on the poor on these guys. Because at the end of the day, though, man, I know they can bring those great games that we used to love. Like I said, a new Rainbow Six Vegas wouldn't do any harm. A new Ghost Recon, but go back to like how it was in the linear ways. Because of course, Wildlands was a good game, no doubt. But remember those Ghost Recon games where it was kind of like SOCOM. That used to be a big competition against SOCOM. I mean, if they go back to that, they're on the dot. I mean, they're on the dot, family. They're on the dot. They're on
I'm
the dot.
with you, man.
They're on
I'm
the
with
dot,
you.
family. They're on the dot with that one. They are. They are. I mean, it's they've done amazing things with their games. They have. They always have. But nowadays, it's like not only that, like I said though, they release them with bugs. I mean, I remember in 2014 when they showed us 2013. I think it was the first trailer of Watch Dogs. We saw something phenomenal. Same thing with the Division. I remember the Division. I was like, man, the Division. Look at this game. But once you got the game on your hands and you start to play on the console, like, wait, this isn't what I saw. What's happening? You start looking at the trailer, like, okay, side by side comparison, like, well, this is not the same thing. The trailers actually looks better. But hey, man, I mean, ah, what can we do, family? What can we do? They gotta fix things. They have to. They have to.
Get back to your greatness, Ubisoft. That's
They,
all I'm saying,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Get back to those greatness times. Yep, yep, yep. And famo, since you're on the subject of greatness, let's go up to topic number two: the climb. Man, famo, man, famo.
What's good, baby?
Xbox has had a hell of a showcases this year. Showcases after showcases, they've been all of them amazing, famo. I mean, look, I know probably a little people are probably a bit tired of talking about the Xbox Partner Showcase, but you know what? It was on a Thursday. We got to jump into it, just talk about it a little bit because, man, I know we're gonna grind a lot of Call of Duty. I know that for a fact. We're gonna grind a lot of Call of Duty because there's some stuff that's been pitching around with Call of Duty that I said, you know what? I got to talk to League about
Call of
this
Duty
thing.
Friday, right?
Yep, Call of Duty's Friday tomorrow,
Get the
baby.
gold edition, baby, for 30
Oh,
bucks.
$30, $30. But yes, Famo, the Xbox Partner Showcase. Let me tell you real quick what were the games that were shown, man. I mean, you have Alleyway to the Lake House, which was shown. Chronos, the New Dawn from Bloober Team, which, wow, Famo, that Chronos game looks amazing. I mean, Famo, me and you joked around a lot about Silent Hill 2 with that pizza box in the head, and we were making fun of that. But you know what? They really pulled through in the end, and that game is looking good. That Silent Hill 2 looks amazing. Blind Fire is another one, which we have. It's available on the Xbox to try out. I have not tried that game. I gotta go try it. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We have Samoa Joe in there. I was really happy. Mouse PI for Hire. Subnautica 2. Famo, I don't know if you ever played Subnautica, but that game was
Nah,
fun. Oh man, Famo, it's coming to
nah.
and that game is coming to Game Pass, and it's going to be co-op.
Well,
We
I
got
guess I'll play the second one then.
Yep, we got Animal Well, Eden Zero, Eternal Strands, which is amazing. Miss 400 was wow.
You know the one. You know the one. You better say, bro. That's got me.
And the one that got me jamming and dancing and doing all that stuff because we got a
I
winner
already know,
Mexico,
baby.
and that is Real World. That's another game that's coming to Game Pass.
What's the one with the W, baby? Come on with it.
Phasmophobia also is going to be dropping, not in Game Pass, we're dropping in the Xbox this month. The Legend of Babu, Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, and last but not least, FBC Fire Break. Now, Famo.
What's up, dog?
My questions to you: what games did you like on the partner program?
Oh yeah, you named the. Okay, I had 6 of them or 7 of them.
Uh-huh.
Of course, Chronos. Of course, Wing Chun. Uh, I that's the one I gotta play. I gotta play that one.
Wu Chang.
Wu Chang. I'm sorry, I said Wu Chun, man.
It's okay.
Look,
It's
bro.
okay.
Look, let me tell y'all something. What's wrong with legal, man? Look, look, stop, Lou, stop, man. Look, y'all, look, because Lou know where I'm finna go with this, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've been up. I haven't had no sleep. I probably had about 2, 3 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period, man. I worked for
Yep.
like over 20 hours. I can't even say yesterday because it went all the way over into the day until like got home like 3:36, almost 4 o'clock in the morning, man. So I'm bugging y'all. So don't look. That's why I got the shades on. The lights hurting my eyes, man. I'm sleepy. You know what I'm saying? But I had to come out here on Xbox International, man, and have a good time with my man Crazy Luke. But no, uh, what's the Babu? Babu?
The Legend of Babu. That one impressed me,
Babu,
man.
I gotta play that.
Yep, that one
Um,
impressed me. It's got a Dog
oh,
Poochie
that oh,
and
it's
he's
a
a
dog.
fighter.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, Dog Poochie. I was like, man, Dog
Yeah,
Poochie,
Poochie
finally,
got me, man.
Poochie. Yeah,
He's the
Poochie.
yeah, he's the
Yeah.
reason I'm in. Yeah, yeah, Poochie's in there, man. What's the other one?
Oh, let me mention. You got the FBC one that's gonna be 3-player co-op, which is gonna be amazing. We're gonna have fun, blast. Shooting around.
Oh, the what's it
Chronos
called?
one. Chronos, you mean Chronos?
No. Yeah, I already said that.
Oh, Eternal Strands, Mistful Hunter.
Eternal Strands. Keep going.
You got
Uh,
Mistful Hunter. We got Weird World, Phasmophobia, Blind Fire.
yeah, I'm I'm gonna try that one out. That's the shooter. That's the
That's a shooter.
PvP. Yeah, that's
Oh, did you like the Mouse PI one? That one's black and
there
white.
you go.
Oh,
Mouse
that
PI,
game.
Mouse
Oh man.
PI, man. We gotta represent Mouse PI.
Yep. You gotta represent
That's
Mouse
gonna be
PI.
fun, bro. That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be a fun game, man. That's gonna be a fun game. I love when they what this is what I mean though, fam. It's always fun when they take risk, and when the risk looks good, we gotta go play it, man. It's kind of
You
like
got to,
Cuphead.
bro.
It's kind of like Cuphead. Cuphead was
Fact.
amazing, man. Cuphead
I
was
gotta get
amazing.
back on Cuphead as a matter of
Oh
fact.
man, I got my ass whooped on Cuphead
I
too
know,
many times.
bro.
That game,
Everybody did.
that
Everybody did.
yep, everybody did. But fam, with that Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, oh baby,
Wu Chang took look,
oh,
man.
oh
Wu
man.
Chang's a problem, bro. Wu
Hmm.
Chang's a problem, bro. It's coming right on Game Pass, bro.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Oh
is.
my gosh.
Oh my god. Yep. Because look, that's the great thing. This program, we got 5 games coming. Like I said, you got Subnautica 2, Eternal Strands, Weird World, Wu Chang, and FBC Firebreak. I mean,
Facts.
those are the games that I'm really pretty much, yeah, all of them I'm looking forward to because I'm a big Subnautica fan. I like Subnautica 1. And I always thought that Subnautica Below Zero was part 2, but no, it's not part 2. So yes, I have Subnautica Below Zero, and now hearing Subnautica 2, man, I'm jumping into that sucker. And since I heard it's co-op, I said, "Oh baby, we're gonna have fun with that game, man. Have fun with that game. Such a
Well,
good game."
since Throne of Liberty has captivated me, and I know that's a surprise to many people because how much I talk bad about free to play games, but
Yep.
this one right here, man, it got me. I can no longer talk bad about free to play games, but I haven't given up on Trials of Manas. I'm still going to beat those games, play
Yep.
those games. So just be patient with legal. I'm going to record those. I think those right there, those are my type of games.
Hmm.
Those are my type of Japanese games, man.
Yep.
Um, Especially when they're put into that little the JRPG element. That style right there is my kind of style.
Yep.
Um, I just think Xbox, man, overall right now is on fire, bro. At the end of
Yep.
the day, I've been an Xbox fan since day one, and it. I don't know if people, I know these half breeds and these wildebeests and these donkeys don't get it, but for the real fans of Xbox understand this when I say this. It's just more to it than just a console and a controller in our hands. It's an atmosphere. Xbox is a world. Look right now. Look behind the scenes of me and Lou. Look at the background. Now, what does that look like to you, Luke? Does it look like you're inside of a matrix, right? You're inside of some kind of technological situation, an ether of just you're out there, right? That's Xbox.
Yep.
Xbox, when we first turned it on, you saw the glowing orb. You saw
Yep.
something coming alive,
Yes,
and
sir.
that orb created this planet, and this X was on it. And ever since then, we've been on Planet X.
Hmm.
Look how Xbox 360.
Oh man.
And then there was X. Though you see the little comet, like the little trail of a vapor trail of the Xbox planet, and then it shoots right up to the screen, and it's like an earthquake can happen. You see the core of it, and it's alive.
Yep.
You see that orb, and it's just pulsating, bro.
Yep.
That's what we are. We got green in our veins, y'all. And when you saw Xbox One, and you see it, boom, and you see the shadow, it's always moving. It's alive. It's an entity. It's a community. It's a world. It's a culture. So when Xbox fans don't feel the culture, Xbox loses its prowess. Xbox loses its clear coat, as I should say. It loses its polish, right? It starts looking and feeling dull, right? Because Xbox gamers like Xbox for their reasons of liking it, and it ain't popularity. It's the community.
Yep.
It's the closeness with friends. It's where we jump. This right here is just an extension of the party chat. We've
Yep.
been doing this. We were doing this on 360. We just
Yep.
didn't have these. We wasn't doing this. All our gaming talk came either by the phone or in the party chats. That's
Yep.
it.
That was how it
Now we're on
was.
the tube. We're on the tube now. It didn't change. It's just a different platform for us. But we're
Hmm.
still doing the same thing we've been doing. And I just think Xbox right now is bringing that feeling back. It's that feeling of the world. It's the feeling of being on Planet X. It's the feeling of taking that deep breath. Man, you smell all those X's in the
Hmm.
air. You
Yep.
smell it. You see the marketing. A lot of us were crying about the marketing because during the 360 days, it's all you saw.
Yep.
You
For
saw
sure.
them good commercials. You saw that good marketing. You saw energy. And I think that's the proper word for it, man. There's been a lack of energy in the Xbox streets that I'm starting to feel now. And it
Hmm.
feels good, bro. It just
Yeah, it
feels good to
does.
see
It
them
does. I mean,
kicking that motor, getting that
it's
motor cranked up.
it's like how I said it. I said it this past few days, and I think I talked about it. With the guys in the background. So some of the guys in party chats and everything. I mean, this thing, like how Xbox is moving, right? And lately, like for example, what have we been doing ever since Xbox announced that is going to put a mobile, is going to do the mobile app store thing? Ever since Xbox started to talk about that, two or 3 days later, boom! On Monday, we have Call of Duty coming to the cloud, and then it just went on and went on. It just This thing just went on and went on and went on. I mean, this thing just started to blow up. Loads of marketing with Call of Duty, loads of things that we're seeing, which we're going to jump into that right now because me and you're going to grind that topic to the thing end because there's a lot of things going on out there. I was just laughing my butt off with a lot of things I've read this week. But man, after that, we had the Xbox Partner Program with a beautiful showcase. They showed us great games, new games, some old games, but man, everything was just beautiful. And the thing is, this year, what we have done this year, mainly on Xbox, is talk about games. It's all about games. That's all I've been seeing on Xbox,
Right.
just talking about games and more games. And it's been a beautiful, awesome year for them
That's
when we
right.
talk about games, right? Not only the games, you also talk about how Game Pass is ramping things up. I mean, everything has just been a beautiful, beautiful year for
That's right,
for
man.
Xbox. Showcase after showcase, beautiful. They were just started to nail things down. I mean, Metaphor did awesome because of the marketing. Persona 3 did awesome with the marketing. They really have pushed the boundaries with the marketing now, and I'm really proud of them for doing that because I mean we talked about it several times that that damn what's going on over here with Xbox and its marketing. We want the marketing to be more alive. We're also seeing PR, coming out and shutting down things. PR has been shutting down things because look at old Gary Greenberg, man. I shouted him out the other day on the show because I was really proud of him for coming out and said, wait, when have I ever like made fun of Crash Bandicoot? It literally shut down that rumor right away. That was a beautiful thing from Aaron Greenberg to go out and say something. Also with the Saudi Arabia situation, I saw Xbox come around and shut that thing down. Say no, we keep on porting our consoles everywhere. Exporting them. So this is, I'm telling you, it feels like out there, it's like a whole other feeling now. We're feeling it. We're feeling it.
You're right.
We're feeling it. It's beautiful what they're doing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is, man.
It is. I mean, they started up with a rough year, but man, this
Yup.
year, man, they've been telling us here, all we got is games for you. Not only that, family. Not only that, they got us gaming on Amazon Fire Sticks. They got us gaming now.
Come
We're
on,
gonna,
Lou.
we're
Speak
gonna
on it.
we're gonna game on our cell phones really soon. Coming up in November, we're gonna be gaming on our cell phones.
And don't
Man,
let that handheld come
man,
out.
oh man, and not only that, the most beautiful thing that we heard is that we're gonna be able to play our own games on the cloud. I
Facts.
was like, no way, own games, own
Facts.
games. I
Facts.
mean, they are really ramping it up.
Don't let
PC
that handheld come
everywhere.
out.
Oh, when that hell comes out, baby,
Don't let it come out.
that's gonna be the
That's gonna be
explosion
our
moment.
rims. That's
Yep.
gonna be our customized rims outside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With the
It's gonna
beautiful.
be a beautiful thing how the world turns into an Xbox.
Yep, and we're gonna have we're probably gonna have I hope it does come out with the handheld. We're gonna also have a beautiful state, console like we always sit there at home and enjoy because
I hope.
baby,
I,
I'm telling you, Xbox is killing it with what they're doing. I mean, people seem don't do not understand what they're doing because they always like to throw in the slander on how they've gone third party and everything, but they don't see how the business works. They don't, and they don't. They always talk about how Xbox is putting the games on PlayStation. Why isn't PlayStation put their games over here? Man, famo, I know soon it's gonna happen. PlayStation's gonna have to start doing it because they're gonna once you get that money. Hey, 30 below. What's up? Hey, J Man, how you doing, man? How you doing?
yo,
Ray
Lou,
G. What's
yo,
up, Ray
Lou.
G? What's
I
up?
hope they come out with a customized state of the K3 console. X-Code,
Ah,
baby.
man. Don't tell me that, man. Listen, come with that cover. I love the cover too, no problem. The cover only costs like $50, no
Yeah,
problem.
come with the rap.
Come with the wrap. We don't need the
Come with
console,
the
right?
rap because it's a
But
rap.
But man, fam, oh man, fam, I'm still crying out here, fam. I'm still crying. I'm still crying, fam. I'm still
Come on,
crying.
Famo. I got
I'm
tissue
crying,
for you.
man.
Famo.
I'm crying,
Come
fam. I'm
on,
crying.
Famo.
I talk about it a lot. I want that Indiana Jones console, man. I want
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh
You
man,
cry.
that Joe.
That's one of
That's
the best looking.
oh
Look,
my
you sent
god.
that to me, man. I said,
Oh man.
damn.
Oh man.
Whoever customized that console needs a raise, bro.
No, no,
That shit
they need
shot
love.
me, man.
I mean, that controller, the buttons, the Y, the X, and the B and A, man, it was jewels, man. It was
Yeah, it
jewels.
was Jewel. Yeah, that's dope.
Oh
Yeah,
man, why don't they
that's dope.
release? I mean,
That
damn,
just beat
damn,
my Gears of War one, man. It did. It did. It beat Gears of War, man. I
yeah.
didn't think Gears of War was going to be beat no time soon, but that Indiana
That
Jones,
yes. Oh
that's got to
man,
be the greatest looking console
Famo,
ever made. That one right there really blew me away, man. It really has.
Famo, and not only that, Famo, they also put it on the Formula One car.
They did.
Man, you saw that Formula One car, and I mean, I was literally, I know that's not like the best team out there in Formula One, but I was saying, yeah, go Xbox, go Xbox, go Indiana Jones, let's
That
go, let's go, let's
marketing is what
go,
we've been talking
man.
about,
That
man.
marketing, man,
See
that
how you
marketing.
get hyped?
Oh
That's the
yes,
beauty of marketing, man. That's
yes,
all.
yes, yes. Oh Lord, hold up a second, legal. I gotta say, hold up, legal. Listen,
What's up, dog?
I don't know what's going on. But everybody knows it because look at chat already. Chat already wrapping this up.
Oh man,
I don't know.
hold on. I gotta look at. Hold on. Let me.
No, just go in there. You gotta look at what's going on. But chat, I mean, they're wrapping this thing
Oh, I
up.
can't do nothing. It's you.
Oh, it's
Oh no,
me.
yes I can. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Sotness in here.
yeah. Sonic.
Britney Spears in here.
Yeah,
Oh, Mr.
yeah,
Bushido, man.
yeah. No, no, yeah.
Mr.
Mr.
J
Bushido in
Smack.
the house too.
What's
But
up,
wait,
baby? Bro,
RWKD
Pop
is here
88.
too,
Oh, the
man.
two up in here, man. Let's go.
But
Let's go,
famo,
baby.
I gotta say something real quick because
My
man,
Donkey
famo,
Kongs.
we have Britney Spears in here, and Britney, I know you're here, Britney. Please keep it G, keep it PG, no PG-13 or R. Don't go nuts. Don't go nuts. Because famo, I don't
My
know,
man
famo.
Bushido in the building,
Yep,
baby.
yep. But
Man,
man,
J Mac, old school J Mac. See, J Mac came swerving around like this on the steering wheel. J Mac laughing right now. No, the J Rock, I got it. I know. I used to roll with some of the OGs. They roll around, they turn the wheel like this. J Mac came around that old 79 Cutlass. Bushido, he came turn around, he parked that bad boy. He he parked that bad boy and stepped out, got it, and stepped out in the block with us, Crazy Luke. He came out bumping some Temptations. Ah! My man said the gray beard's in the building. That's what I'm talking about, fam. Group gamers, I love them. I love y'all, man, because
Mhm.
like I said, man, there's a few things getting older never looks whack. That's
Yep,
golf, that's pool, that's gaming, and and the last one is what's the last one, man? Oh, a family. You never look whack with family, man, as you get older. Those four things right there, man, you straight. People playing golf till they 90 years old, man. You can play. Look, I don't care if you're 100 years old, man. If you can play a video game, play that video game, man.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Facts.
Back. Don't encourage Britney back. Don't encourage Britney, please.
Ah,
Don't encourage Britney. Don't
uh-oh.
encourage her. Man, family, listen. I don't know what's going on with this Britney Spears character. I'm still figuring out who in the hell is Britney Spears because all of a sudden she says she's late, 2 weeks late. She says in 9 months she needs the DNA test. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, Lou, what's going on? Hold on, Lou.
I don't
Hold
know,
on,
family.
Lou.
I don't know, family, what's
Wait
going
a
on. I don't know.
minute.
Oh,
Lou,
there's always there,
Lou,
I don't
you
know.
sure you didn't do anything when you went out the other night?
Ah,
You
shit.
was out there drinking too much, Lou.
Ah, shit.
Lou,
No, I didn't do
what's
nothing.
going on?
I didn't do nothing, fam. I was too stinky. I was in my motorcycle, so no.
Let's go, Dominican Republic, baby.
Oh
Let's
man,
go.
oh man, oh man, it's fam.
Look at J Mac. As long as my fingers can push those buttons, I'm in the building.
Yeah,
Fast.
100%. That's
That's
how it's gotta
fast, bro.
be. We gotta get into the end, man. That's our hobby. The one we
That's it.
enjoy the most. The one we entertain ourselves with is the gaming, man. That's
People
how
like
it
J
is.
Mac influenced me, man. Shouts to my
Yeah.
man Alfred in Indianapolis, man, who used to take me down to the bowling alleys and taught me how to do Street Fighter, and I became a legend. Shouts to my mans, man. See, we come from the era where we had teachers, masters. You know what I'm saying? There was levels to this, bro. These cowards today, these little minions and peons today, man, they don't understand, bro. Like I
Nope.
love when my son came in here and said, "Yo, I beat Assassin's Creed Mirage."
Yep. Yeah, he was
Why?
happy.
Because he learned from the best. He
Yep.
learned to get in there, get in the game, press start, end credits, man. That's
Yep.
our law. Press start, end credits.
Credits. Yep.
Yeah.
No trophies, no nothing. Our thing
Oh,
was let's
man.
get through this game. Let's
Look,
kill. Let's go to the
look,
boss. Let's fight this guy. That's it. Oh man, yeah.
juniors, look. Our sons today, we sonning these clowns. Our sons today, they're raised by the gamer score.
Yep.
See, we're raised by the high score. There's
Yep.
levels to this, y'all. We're raised by leaving our initials on the screen. They don't know nothing about that, bro. They don't know nothing about
Yep.
leaving their initials on the screen.
Oh, I remember that, man. I used to put.
J Max said the new legal. I followed you on X. J Max, send me a message, bro. I'm gonna follow you back. We family for life, baby. It's all good, baby. Throw them X's up. They hate when we throw those X's up, bro. We
They
got
do.
we got the coolest signal in gaming, the X signal, the
Yep.
X factors. You know,
Yep.
that go all the way back to the X-Men, the X Factor, Marvel Comics. We're all linked up in it. If you're a donkey, you're a PlayStation fan, you ain't got nothing linked for that. What, a Walkman? A CD player? That ain't okay, bro.
Cameras, file.
Yeah, camera lenses. That's semiconductors. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Mac, high
Max
scores.
score.
Mac. Talking about that high score initials.
Yep.
Facts, Wes Davis.
That's what I
Facts.
look.
Oh, we were raised on that. These cats
That's
don't
it.
know nothing about that. They don't
Nope.
even understand pressure. We
Nope.
used to
They
go to
don't.
the
No.
arcade, be sitting there, and there'd be about 15 people behind your shoulder, overlooking, looking to see how you get
Looking.
all
Yep.
them quarters on the dashboard, and every quarter meant your place in line. So so when you lost, you just moved out of the way. The next guy grabbed his quarter, put it in. We kept balling, man. You went to the back of the line. You knew where you was at, bro. You went to the back of the line.
Yes,
You
sir. I mean.
you could talk trash,
Hmm.
but don't expect your head not to get slapped. There was look, man. The arcade was a dangerous place when I was coming up, bro. We
Yes, it
walked
was, man.
in
Yes, it
as
was.
squads. I
Yep.
walked in with the kids from my neighborhood. You, you didn't go to the arcade by yourself, bro. You
Nope.
get whooped up in there, especially
Yep.
if you was good and you start whooping everybody. They whoop you. They
Hmm.
chase you home.
Hmm.
The
Man,
biggest
that's
thing
that's
was
how it
still
was.
quarters on the dash, man. Quarters on the dash. That's gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna have to do a Lou. We're gonna have to do a side show called Quarters on the Dash, fam. We gotta
Oh
do
yeah.
something. We gotta do something out here, people.
Yep. We had
Yo, Chris
to.
Davis says them quarters was serious back in the day.
Yes, it was.
You want some of this facts. Yo, look, I remember before the quarter. I remember when it was two dimes and a nickel, baby. Woo! Yo, I used to go in my mama's purse and get those. See, it was easy for me to sneak into the arcades and when it was two. Lou, Lou, no lie. Lou, when it was two dimes and a nickel, it was easy to go in that purse and get two dimes and a nickel and cover it up with pennies. When that bad boy became quarters, bro, I was getting whoopings left and right. Them quarters were a big deal, bro. You can't hide quarters.
Look at headquarters, man. That's a big coin.
That's a big deal. You can't hide it. Nah,
Oh man, those are main family. These I always say this. These kids don't know what gaming
they
was
don't
back in
know
the day.
nothing. I
They
remember
don't
the
know. I
games.
mean, they all act like Game Pass is the worst thing in the world. I'm like, bitch, man. When
Uh,
you don't know what's bad, man. We used to go to that rental place, man. You're like, yeah, let me go rent this game.
three days.
You got
3 days, you have to turn it back.
not
Or
only three
connect to the
days,
late
fam,
fee.
and when you got there, because it was the only game you could rent for the weekend, it
Right.
wasn't there. You're like, ah, damn, I
Yup.
gotta wait a
Somebody
week,
else got
and
it.
then wait a week, and then wait a week. And man, fam,
Right.
when they did the switch inside the NES cartridges, like they took the game out, put another game in there. Ah, I hate it when they did that, fam. I mean, these guys don't know how painful it was for
Look at
us.
Soundness, Lou.
What?
My
What?
first fight was in an arcade machine while Michael Jackson beat it was playing on the record.
I mean, it had to be a Michael Jackson game. Not only not the Peter one. Yeah, the 80s.
oh,
Oh man,
oh
oh
man.
man. Oh man, those were the days, man. I mean, I keep on
You
saying,
wanna
man.
be tough, you wanna be a man. There's fire in your eye. Listen, baby, taste so
So
sweetie. But you
just
wanna be bad, just beat it.
beat it.
Beat it. Just beat it. Yo, think about it. Just beat them games, bro. No one wants to
Oh,
be defeated.
yeah, man. Oh
Hold
my
out,
god.
don't be sure that you're right. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it.
Just beat it.
Hey, just beat it.
What's up,
Showboat.
Talos? The man with the ray. What's up, Talos?
Oh man, back in the day on Street Fighter, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
It was. I
Mm.
used to have X-Men versus Street Fighter, bro. True
Oh,
story.
yep.
It would be. I was there all day, winning all day, bro. About 30 people. I'm sending them all home. I'm sending them all home. I won one of the neighborhood tournaments in that game. That was one of my. That was one of the best fighting games of my generation, man.
Yep.
X-Men versus Street Fighter
And
series,
it
bro.
still is today, man. I keep saying that, family.
Zaxxon. Oh man, you went back, J Mac. They don't know nothing about Zaxxon, bro.
I don't
Mortal
even.
Kombat. Look,
How
there's
back
two
is that?
games. There's two
How
games.
Let me
that
see what that
defined
game's
my
about.
memory as a kid.
Which one? Which
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'll never forget when that damn arcade machine stepped on the scene. And I went to go look. I was like, oh, they got. So I'm running. I get over
one?
there, man, and I didn't even look. I just put a quarter in there, and it said add another quarter. And for okay, well, some of them got 50. Add another quarter. I said, yo, man, the machine is broke. Took two of my quarters. Dude's like, bro, it costs $1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yep.
Turtles, the first arcade machine that
Yep.
made you pay $1.
Dollar. Yep. Oh man, that was the Teenage Mutant
I
Ninja Turtles
lost my
arcade.
rabbit ass mind when they said $1. I just knew that was the end of my arcade days. I could have only have nightmares of asking my mom and dad for $1 to go waste $1 on a machine. Bro, you got your ass whooped saying stuff like that. Can I have $1? For what? So I can go play the TI. You didn't even get the word out. Teenage, you was already getting the whooping, bro. You was already getting the whooping, bro.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh,
Yep.
I had all facts. And then Mortal Kombat. All right,
Oh.
here's some history. I'll never forget. I was in Indianapolis, Indiana, bro. Lafayette Mall. All right, downstairs. Me and my boy Alfred still at the arcades, right? We're walking around, walking around. I'll never forget it. It's like it was yesterday, bro. We look, we're looking around, seeing all the fighters, and then we see this machine over here with this dragon on
It's dragon. Yeah, it was
it.
the
Right? And
dragon.
we see Liu Kang, we see Raiden. And my boy's like, yo, come here. My boy was like, yo, come here, look at this. So we're watching the demo, and then we saw Scorpion shoot that harpoon out. Now, for all of y'all who know, I'm gonna give the chat a chance to get this right. For all those who saw the original Mortal Kombat gaming arcade machines, tell me what, because you see today where Scorpion hits you at now, right? That ain't where he hit you at in the original one. And for those that remember the original one, what happened when Scorpion hit you with that harpoon and said, "Get over here"? What happened? And it wasn't even a finishing move. What happened? Does anybody know? Just tell me if y'all don't know,
Hmm.
because there's history behind this.
It was always that uppercut, man. Every time you harpoon it
Ooh,
was
do you know? Do you know?
nah. For me, it
Okay.
was every time I did the come over here it was an uppercut right there. Boom.
Right. Chat, do you know what happened when Scorpion, the original Mortal Kombat?
I don't know. I don't
Does
remember.
anybody know? Okay, I don't.
Mm,
I don't think nobody's answering. Okay,
nobody
so
remembers.
I'm gonna put the history on it. Scorpion will let the harpoon come out of his hand like this,
Yep.
right? Okay, I got you sign this. So he went like this, and it came out, just like in the movie.
Yep.
Just like in the movie, it came out, right?
Yep.
It hit you. It hit you in the gut, and he pulled your intestines out. That was the original Mortal Kombat machine. Now, why did we have what we have today? Because Mortal Kombat got rated for mature. It
Really?
was the first gruesome rated game. It went to the Supreme Court
Hmm. I
and
didn't know
lost
that.
and lost. So they had to go back, revamp it, and that's when it hits you in your chest and he brings you to him and you get uppercutted. J Man, you remember that? That's facts, bro. I saw it with my own eyes, bro. I lived that moment. I saw that with my own eyes. That's why that game
That's
became one of my favorite games of all time, bro.
hmm one of the favorite fighting games of all time, man. One of the favorite
I'm
fighting
telling you, it
games.
changed the game, bro. They put you in Shaolin Temple, bro. Changed the game, bro.
Yep. That is. It did. It did. I mean, that's how it was, man. Like I said, back in the day, man, these kids don't know what all the stuff we had to do. We had
30
to do, man.
below.
So 30 below. And famo, speaking of greatness, famo. We're gonna jump into this one because I know we're gonna sit here and talk a little bit about it, and that is Call of Duty Launch Week. Baby, Launch Week
Fuck,
is Call of
fuck,
Duty
fuck,
Launch Week.
fuck. Y'all
I
like
mean,
these
this
rappers
is.
today?
I mean, I'm so happy. I know. I mean, look at chat. Chat has been talking about Call of Duty all night because everybody's so hype about this game, especially with all these commercials. We got the replacer
Broad
talking
daylight,
everywhere. We
off your
got
off switch. Broad daylight, off your off switch. Pow,
oh, that's
pow,
oh
pow,
look at
pow. Pow,
Look
pow,
at J Man.
pow.
Look at J Man.
MOP.
Look, look, look at J-Man. Look at J-Man. Shout out to the PlayStation fan base for funding Xbox first party AAA bangers Call of Duty for the win.
Shout out
Because
to the PlayStation
that's
fan
what they
base.
don't understand.
Putting in that
Because look
work
at
for
us. We're
Xbox, man.
celebrating this. We're celebrating this. We're celebrating this. I mean, man, famo, the marketing on the dot with Call of Duty, man. That replaced her on ESPN, jumping in there talking. And then we see all these commercials. Oh, man, they've been just nailing this whole week, man. But, oh, man, it's just been some beautiful marketing. It's been fabulous.
Man.
It's
Beautiful,
been
man.
hyping up the fans. Like I said, look at the chat. Chat has been talking about Call of Duty all night. Oh, I
Let's
downloaded
go.
it. 3 hours left. 2
I'm
hours left.
downloading it tonight, fam. I'm
Everybody's waiting
downloading
for
it
that.
tonight.
Oh, man. Oh, look
Send
who's
us in the
said.
building, boy. Let's
Oh, let's go. Send us. Go buy it. Go buy it. Go buy it. Go buy it. Look what he says. Yes, Satya just said he. No, he did not say that. He said more games are going to other platforms, but that's been said so many times. I don't understand what y'all like jumping up and down for this because at the end of the day, you guys are going to keep on buying them, and we're going to get it.
Look what 30 below.
They said PS going to make more.
Already.
Yeah, I know. We're going for that. We're going to talk about that because you know why? Me and Leo talked about this today on the phone because we talk every day.
30 below. They sound like kids who fall down, scrape their knee right, and then say they've been shot.
Yep, that's what they do. That's
they
what they do.
Been shot by a bullet. That's what these clowns be acting like, bro.
Yes,
look,
sir.
How does the one that's the customer make more than the owner? Don't let me tell you something about Don't.
Man, famo. Not only that, famo. This was a game industry biz, and of course, it had to be for them. Why not? They started to talk like, yeah, you know, Sony's the one who's gonna, you know, actually get more because of this deal because they don't have to do the marketing anymore. This is gonna be Xbox's marketing. I mean, I was like, dude, where are you guys at? I mean, you guys are called, the site's called Games Industry Biz.
Famo, that's like going to Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Going to the blackjack corner and say the blackjack corner makes more money than the house.
Oh, dear Lord. But Famo, Game Industry Biz said this. They said, literally, that Sony's gonna benefit more from this. I'm like, wait, your title is Game Industry Biz. What are you? So you can seem to tell me that now 30% is more than 70. I guess your math is all around the places, right?
Donkeys close their eyes.
And not only that,
they see anything, Lou.
They seem to forget that Call of Duty is everywhere. I mean, it's on PC, it's on cloud, it's everywhere. Call of Duty is everywhere. So that's the funny thing. I mean, if Call of Duty is everywhere, how can you tell me that Sony's going to be the one who's going to have the more benefits out of this? There's no possible way because Sony's just getting, let's say, they sell 20 million copies.
They sell no ponies, bro. We grown ass men. Yep. Hell, we sound like talking about ponies.
Okay, let's not call them ponies. Let's call them donkeys. You're right. So the donkeys.
Nah, look what he called them. But they asses, bro.
I know. Let's
look it up in the dictionary, famo. That's the legendary term name for the donkey. Is that
jackasses? Jackasses.
What it is?
No. Let's just call them the proper name. PS fans. Okay.
That's right. They're PlayStation fans.
They're PlayStation fans.
Yes.
No. Because there's PlayStation fans, but this is beyond the PlayStation fans.
Fact.
There's
levels to this.
There's levels to this. Yeah, this is beyond the PS. So let's just stick to donkeys. It sounds more proper.
Fact.
So these donkeys say this. They say, right? They say that this is going to benefit more. So wait. Like I said, you guys,
Lou, you a businessman. Come on with it, Lou.
I mean, you're a game industry biz. You're supposed to know what the industry, how it works, I guess. But how can you do a website? I mean, write an article saying Sony's going to benefit, like I was saying. Sony sells 20 million copies. Sony's going to benefit from the 20 million copies, yes. But if Xbox sells 200 million copies on PC, on PlayStation, on Xbox, I mean, if they sell everywhere, they're going to get from the 200 million copies the money. So in the end of the day, though, so explain to me, Chad and everyone, how is Sony going to benefit from this more than the Xbox?
Easy. I'm going to become a donkey.
That was so funny.
I'm going to become a donkey right now. Let me become a donkey.
Oh, my God.
Because PlayStation sells more consoles than Xbox.
Oh, okay. So they think okay, just because of the PlayStation sales. So wait, let's go through this. Right now, there's an active users 90 million. 90 million active users, right? Let's say that 90 million. Let's say 100 million right now. This is given the benefit of the doubt, so 100 million active users. Let me see. No, not even close. It's 49 plus 49. Well, it doesn't matter. It's close to 100
Right.
million. So at the end of the day, though, let's say all of them buy it. That's 98 million. Okay, that's 30% for Sony, and that's a 70% cut for Xbox. Okay, that's 90. But what about Steam? But what about Xbox? But what about
The handhelds and Switch and
the
everybody else.
handhelds and Switch and pretty much everything? I mean, people buy this game pretty much everything. They say Xbox in total sold 300 copies. They sold 300 million copies, and you tell me that because PlayStation sold 90 million, they're going to benefit more than the 300 million Xbox sold? My God, famo. I mean, I'm telling you, famo, it's like this whole week. Oh, but Cygnus, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little secret. You ready, Cygnus?
Yes, that's the 30% cuts. You're hearing this? 30% cuts. Plus, in that 30% cut, they got to pay the lawyers and pay taxes. So, what's the true they're going to get? You got to learn this because we had this conversation with developers. We had this conversation with developers. So, yeah, they got to pay taxes and they got to pay a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, there you go. So, it could be a solid 20 or solid 15. I don't know. That's
Cygnus.
good. Just to let you know.
Cygnus. I know that tree branch you reaching so far up for, but
Yep.
it's a lost cause,
It's
famo.
a lost cause. You're not
Let
gonna
me
get
tell
there,
you. Let me tell
Cygnus.
you why it's a lost cause,
You're not
famo.
gonna get there.
Because I know donkeys have a hard time understanding the era that they're in. We know that y'all still in that VHS mindset. We got it. I've been called y'all out on that. It's a handicap for y'all. But welcome to the era of services where Xbox literally kicks PlayStation's ass in. It's not even close. It's not even close. Xbox literally mops the floor when it comes to services. You guys don't even buy the top tier for your damn PlayStation
Yes.
Plus.
But
The
Cygnus,
majority of y'all, on the weakest, the lowest tier for PlayStation Plus, bro.
Cygnus.
80% of Xbox gamers are subscribed to Ultimate. Okay? So, what do you think is gonna happen when Game Pass, right? Game Pass is where Call of Duty is gonna be mostly played on.
hmm
It's not gonna be a physical copy, right? And people are going out here to buy that Vault Edition for $30.
that's saving money.
Microsoft, I've
The
been
vault
telling
edition,
y'all this.
the vault
Y'all,
edition costs 100,
y'all don't
100 over
understand
70, 70.
Microsoft. You look at Microsoft and you think, oh, software. You think Windows. You think, but I'm here to tell you, this is how you need to start thinking about Microsoft. Data. Microsoft builds everything off of data. So why do you think they took that $1 off the market for Call of Duty? Because they saw the data of folk buying into Call of Duty. They didn't want cheap ass donkeys coming in, messing that up by buying $1 to play Call of Duty for a month. And so I played it and then jump back off of it. Right? Nah, if you ain't over here on Xbox, you gotta pay that price for not being an Xbox fan. There ain't no 14-week nothing for you. The thing is $30 and up. Y'all should be used to that. $30 is a sweet spot for donkeys. Go out there and buy the vault for $30. But where could you only get that at? You gotta get a Microsoft account. You gotta
Yes.
subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate. So you
Yep.
can't get around nothing. They don't. It doesn't. It's Game Pass Ultimate is everywhere but on your console, on your preferred console. You ain't getting it on your PlayStation. You're getting the game. So when you go out there and buy $70, guess what you just did? I like Cygnus talking about Microsoft had to pay for the production. Well, guess what you dudes do when you buy that game for $70? You
You
put that money right back in
back
the
into
pocket
the
of
pockets.
Microsoft.
Yeah,
You see how
exactly.
you donkeys think? This is why it's so easy to clown y'all day
hmm
in and day out. When I've been telling y'all the best thing for you to do as a donkey is shut the hell up,
And
play
play
on your little
games.
squared ass controller that you play on, your non-ergonomic controller that makes no damn sense. Play on those hieroglyphics for buttons. Nobody in the history of gaming plays with shape buttons, but you clowns, right? Play on those, push that pink square button that you got, and just be happy that you're getting remasters. Be happy that you're
Remakes.
getting old ass
Remakes.
games. Be happy that your console is an upscaler. I told you that what was it called? The reset mode. That was dog shit. I told y'all day one that was a dog shit feature. That was Sony trying to act like it had a quick resume, bro. That I told y'all that console wasn't a true RDNA 2.0. And look at today. Look at the media. Look what the media does to you cowards, bro. The media tickles y'all for years, have y'all on that cloud, dumb donkey dust, and then they finally got to smack you with the truth. After
Because
you've been played, after you've been post shafted for 3.5 years, you're about to be 4th year in, and y'all are thinking that quick that
because
y'all really thought that feature was real rest mode. And I dared y'all when y'all had those consoles out being beta testers. I told y'all, I said, I dare all donkeys to put their consoles on rest mode. I dare y'all. And y'all came on Twitter talking all that shit. And I said, yeah, ain't none of y'all putting on rest mode. You don't believe. But guess what we're doing? We've been quick resuming since day one. And now look at the news that just came out.
but you know what? The funny thing is though, family, these guys don't understand how the thing works because I
It's
got
too easy, bro.
it's like a third below said right here. It's funny. I mean, look, it says they, they went from gaming journalist to financial analyst for
Facts.
Microsoft. I mean,
Facts.
look. I mean, look, family, look. Let's.
Come
It's just funny.
on,
How
Lou.
I we talk about it this one. They're like trying to find a way to talk a negative thing about Xbox. Now they're saying that they gotta get 4 million Game Pass players on there. They gotta get this, but it's funny. Like they count like this game is the only thing that Activision Blizz has. I mean, I even talked about this the other day. I said, do you guys forget that Activision Blizz also has Diablo? Activision Blizz also has the Warzone. Activision Blizz also had Overwatch. They have King. They have so much stuff that is bringing in the money that they seem to forget that they're trying to make it sound like this is the survive. This Call of Duty is a surviving thing. I mean, we gotta worry because if it doesn't do good on Game Pass, I mean, the Game Pass could go away or Xbox could die. Blah, blah. They always try to like at the end, always at the end, look for a way to try to shame and destroy Xbox. This is what's happening this week. Like I said, with the game industry biz article talking about like how Sony's going to profit more. I'm like, how are they going to profit? How? How are they going to make
Yeah.
benefit more from this deal? No, I mean, look, Jim Ryan said this on ABK. If Call of Duty goes to Xbox, that means what we don't know what we're gonna do with our first party games because that was the money they were using to fund
Oh,
their
there you go.
first party
Oh
games.
my gosh, Lou, stop.
They
Stop,
said
Lou,
that. They
stop.
said
Lou,
that.
will you stop? Will
And
you stop?
and
Look,
now,
Lou, this is what I'm talking about, right, Lou? If Sony wasn't getting no money then, how the hell they gonna get money today?
mhm,
If Call of Duty was the game that sourced them money in the first damn place, and it got taken from them like a bully with a kid before lunch period in the bathroom, right?
yep,
How they go? Don't you know? It's medication, man. I've been telling y'all this. Donkeys have to tell themselves things, man.
yep,
I've never seen a fan base as weird as the donkey fan base. They literally tell them shit stuff that they know that it's not real, but it's self-medication for them to lie to themselves. Because I told y'all, the only thing a donkey cares about, the mattress that it lays on, is the fact that Sony sells more consoles than Xbox. As long as that happens, none of them will lose their minds and go into psychiatric wards. I'm telling you right now.
yep.
It's all about that, bro. It's been that way since day one,
Now, they can't
right?
they can't even
They
accept
can't get out of that.
they can't even accept and say that PlayStation has gone third party. And for
Right. They
them,
can't.
and
It
for
don't
them,
matter who tells them, Sean. Naden
and,
tells them that.
and
Jill
for
Ryan tells them that. They don't
so
believe
yeah,
it.
they don't believe it. And the funny thing is, right? I got a question for the chat. Is Call of Duty gonna drop a Nintendo?
Yes.
No, no, no. I'm
But it ain't
saying
gonna
no,
drop
no,
day
no, no,
one.
no, 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 no. Now this Call of Duty is gonna drop a Nintendo day one.
No.
Okay. So here's my next question. So if PlayStation ports to PC and PlayStation is porting their games, pretty much they're supporting to Nintendo, which we know that Horizon Lego is coming to Nintendo, right? We know that for a fact, and it's going to PlayStation. I think it's coming out to PC. So the question is, because a PlayStation game doesn't go to Xbox, does that mean that PlayStation is not a third party console now?
Third
Because
party, baby.
it's third party. Because if
Who
Xbox,
owns Call of Duty, Lou?
says, okay,
Lou. Who owns
Xbox
Call of
does,
Duty?
Microsoft
Who?
does, Microsoft does. Microsoft at the at, you're making my ears shake every time you do that. It's like a rumbling in my ears driving me nuts. But family, at the end of the day, though,
That's what
like,
Lou. Lou, I'm going crazy, bro. You
I mean,
tortured me tonight. Let's do this, baby. You
I
got
mean,
me on
I mean, I mean,
Xbox
family,
International
like I
Podcast.
said, family, I laugh at all these discussions I've been reading this week. I mean, I've been like, where I don't understand, like, why you guys are coming out here talking about this because you all lost Call of Duty. All right, now you're like, yeah, but Sony will profit more, even though it's 30%. It's a better profit than what Xbox is gonna profit. Yeah, so
Oh,
so now
God,
it's
man.
incredible. 30 is better than 70.
Right.
Oh wow, I did not know
Right.
that. Wow, so wait, since things turn around, right? So that means that since we're paying 30 on Game Pass, that means it's better. So yeah, go ahead and get the Game Pass. Go ahead and get the Microsoft since y'all think the 30 is better than the damn 70. Because I mean seriously, y'all gonna pay 70 over there, and we're
They
gonna pay
ain't
30
paying,
over
bro. I told
here.
you.
So get yourself an Xbox and freaking get Game Pass and just buy the 30
Right.
months
Look at
edition,
doing
right?
right. Look what it's just
Jesus.
it's plain donkey. I'm telling y'all, bro. I don't even waste my time. Look,
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now. Look, this is all legals doing it. Lou already knows where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I used to war with these clowns day in and day out, bro. Just war with them. And it was nothing. They exerted a lot of energy with me, bro. I'd just be like, it's like the turtle in the rabbit race. I'm not exerting no energy at all, bro. And they're out here having nervous breakdowns, getting mad. Look, you know you got them when they start trying to dox you and show pictures. I'm like, bro, how's showing a picture of me hurting me? You're showing a picture of me like I don't know what I look.
Yeah.
Don't let me tell you something. Donkeys are so easy to just it's to control the environment, to control the whole narrative of everything is too easy. I be telling people all the time, why are you getting out of character with a donkey, bro? You don't do that. That's what donkeys do. You gotta control them. You gotta put them on the string, dangle some carrots around, throw some hay bales, and you walk them four-legged beasts to the water, bro. You just walk them. You know how they be trotting? That's what you do. You gotta get them on a rope, tie a ring around their nozzle, bro, and just walk them donkeys, bro. After a while, they'll get tired of struggling. They'll get tired of struggling. It's like a bull. Bull got a ring in the nose for a reason. It don't take much. Yank on that nose a little bit, that bull will straighten up. Them donkeys straighten up. You just gotta stay calm, laugh at them. When they're mad, just laugh at them because they don't even know what they're really mad about. They're mad at you, so that means they're not even thinking about video games.
Nope.
Look on Twitter X right now. Show me the last PlayStation nutcase that you saw putting up any video clips. They talking about PlayStation, the game for gamers, right? But there's no video games. They know it. Look, the charts keep coming out. Their games are hitting nowhere on the charts because they don't buy video games. We've been saying this for about 10 to 11 years. And look how long. That's why I told my Xbox community, listen, don't get tired of running out of patience. I'm telling you right now, the PlayStation, as donkeys know it, is going to crumble. All right. They don't have that much longer, right? PlayStation is not going to probably go nowhere, but it's going to. Have you ever seen a store when it loses money and it turns into an outlet? Okay, PlayStation is going to literally turn into an outlet, and and that's going to be next generation. Watch, you see it already, people. It's not like all you gotta do is look. It's right there in your face. PlayStation started out with their notion of they're the best place to play because they were selling consoles, right? When they beat Nintendo, they got too big for their britches, right?
Mm-hmm.
So PlayStation 3 comes out. Why? Why did PlayStation cost so much? I keep telling people this. PlayStation 3 cost so much because that was a defining technological moment in time. So I said, listen, that's coming back again. It may take 15 years or 20 years because that's when all you got to do is look at your history. It's in a 15 to 20-year gap. Then somebody else takes over and takes the technological leap. See, Sony had the Walkman for about 20-something years. And then who knocked them off that boat? Apple. When Apple made that iPod, knocked them right off when MP3s came out, knocked them right off the boat. Now, look, everybody, CDs. Look how it finally took out CDs. People didn't think CDs would ever be taken out. But look today. Nobody's going to Walmart buying a damn CD. Nobody's doing that. Bro, you got videos, you got MP3s, you got iTunes, Pro Tools, all this stuff on your phone. You can put it in your system and make a playlist and just push shuffle and just ride, bro, all day bumping your music. No CD, no hardware, no nothing. Bluetooth, everything. Touchscreen, whatever, touchpad. That's today. Donkeys are stuck in VHS tapes. Put it in there. Tape spinning. Push fast forward, push rewind to get to it. Stop. Okay, play right there again. All right, eject. You see what I'm saying? On a tube TV, Lou. On a tube TV. This is where they're at mentally. They're like 35 years old of thinking. They're not even up to date yet. They're 35 years old thinking because they will never relinquish the console war because that's the only thing they know, Lou. It's like a disorder, Lou, okay? It's a severe gaming disorder with them. So when Microsoft showed them there's more way to skin the cat, now they're enraged because they know that ass whooping it's already happening. They're whipping their ass right now. But the conclusion is coming, y'all. PlayStation right now lost the ABK deal. That was game over right there. That was the funeral service, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what you're seeing now is PlayStation just grabbing anywhere. So right now it looks like, oh yeah, see, Sony's still here. But if you wasn't paying attention, something beautiful just happened like earlier this week. Sony came with the proposition to a dev to keep their game off of Xbox.
Yep.
And the dev looked at Sony in their face, and this is for the first time. This is beautiful shit, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That dev looked at Sony like, you think I'm smoking crack? What the hell's wrong with you? I'm not putting my game on your damn platform to not make no money. That was not a diss to PlayStation. That wasn't just a diss to Sony, but that was the diss to donkeys as a whole worldwide. That dev didn't even believe in y'all. That right there is a defining moment for the PlayStation platform right there.
Yes,
Why
sir.
did he say that? Because all he had to do was look. Rise of the Ronin, flop. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, flop. Stellar Blade, not hitting expectations. That's why it has to go to PC. I didn't call it a flop. That 1 mil saved his ass, but didn't live up to expectations. We're not even, and donkeys know that. We're not even going to go there. That's 50-something million consoles out there and only 1 million out play. Not expectations. Helldivers 2 on PlayStation, flop. Astro Block, flop. What else? Foam Stars, DOA, Concord, Guinness Book of World Records of a game to die in the gaming industry when we thought, us old school gamers thought that ET would never be beat. I never thought I was going to see the day that ET would be in second place. ET in second place. Concord beat ET.
Yep,
It's
it did.
all
Oh
fact.
my God. Yes, it did.
If you don't think, listen, the ET game was the final game for Atari. That was the game that kicked the crutches under, and Atari fell apart, and Activision emerged. Right?
Yeah, but see, but
Just
see,
so look,
Cygnus in one day is
metaphor,
so. In one day is
metaphor
so.
is not a. Hold on, Luke.
Okay.
Metaphor is not a PlayStation game.
Yep.
Neither is any of them games you talked about. None of them. Helldivers ain't. Helldivers ain't. So it goes back to Lou's point. If third-party games are flopping on your console, your damn third party sure ain't selling because Sony already told y'all they don't make money off y'all's exclusives. So y'all been running around with lies for about 15 years. Look how stupid y'all look. For 15 years, y'all made exclusives a narrative, and Sony had to come out and say, we don't even make money off those shits. We don't even make money off those shits. Because we know that y'all don't buy those damn games at top dollar. Y'all buy those exclusives when they're hitting around $29 and under.
Yes, sir.
So if you're hitting at 29 and under, how is Sony making money off those shits? Well, it
Mm-hmm.
don't matter if they sell five. See, what y'all go off on is those sales like Cygnus is doing. He's stuck. Told you. He can't think outside the VHS mindset. He thinks, oh, that million sold though. But even if it was God of War, right? And God of War sells 13 million copies. The problem with
So
that is those 13 million copies aren't top dollar. They're at the low point. Like God of War sales won't start going up until that price get around $29.99. Now that game is selling, or they bundle it. You know what I'm saying? They kind of, but pound for pound, y'all games are garbage, bro. Sony's games always been trash pound for pound.
dang.
That's not even a secret. That's just a fact. The only thing that saves y'all right now is that damn whack ass donkey fight gaming journalist streets out there that are donkeys themselves that pamper news just for you to stay lost in. You think they're gonna come out here and tell y'all the truth? Hell no. Nah. They will lose money if they told y'all the truth.
Yep.
Damn gaming industry journalism's,
Man,
well, we call them
it's
journalists, but
it's
that's
it's
funny.
it's
But
funny.
reporters of the gaming media would go broke if they came out and they told donkeys the truth.
I mean, I mean, Famo, they did come out and say the truth. The thing is that they have not accepted the truth. I mean, you got Jim Bryan going ABK deal saying Call of Duty was the game that founded our exclusives.
But Jim Ryan is a
Wait,
president. But
well,
Jim Ryan's different. He's not
wait,
IGN.
but
He's not
okay.
gaming.
Because here's the thing, though, family. This is
He's
what they
not GameSpot and Kotaku. He's not
okay,
that.
okay, but
You see what I'm saying? This dude's a
no,
business.
I know. And
This
this is
man is this man is
because,
entrusted in billions of dollars.
like I said, I mean, you got
These
all
dudes are
these
making
guys.
$60,000 a year.
You got all these guys coming out, right? You got the media coming out trying to say, like, oh yeah, like the Call of Duty, if Microsoft doesn't sell well, that's it for them for this Call of Duty. But I'm like, wait a minute, y'all saying like this is like the first Call of Duty game released, like it's like the first one ever released
Look,
in ever. Like it, like what? But I asked myself, what happened to the other ones? What happened to Overwatch? What happened to Diablo? What happened to King? What happened to all these games that they have in the back end that is bringing them the money? I mean, it's funny that they just focus on one thing just to throw
look,
a negative out there.
look,
Insane.
look. I wish you could blow that up. What Cygnus is saying. Here's another case, Cygnus.
Yep.
Here's another L for you. Look, Cygnus. This is you. You know you my boy, but look, Cygnus. I know you just can't help yourself. You represent Donkey Nation. You do. You represent it. But I still got love for you. But look what you just said. You're confused at how Microsoft makes more money with Call of Duty. You're confused with that because in your mind you think Sony's going to make more money, right? You
Yeah.
throwing up numbers, you trying to configure, but it's simple. It's elementary. It's not even elementary. It's preschool. 30 is lesser than 70. No matter how you try to bob and weave it, 30 is lesser than 70. Now watch this. You just came out earlier and was an analytic genius, right? You had it all figured out. You gave us the memo, but then you come right back around with this dumb shit. Spider-Man 2 sold 14 million is the first 2 months, highest attachment rate this generation. Now, you might have everybody else fooled and screwed up looking at that shit. But you know better to bring that dumb shit to legal, bro. That's why a lot of you donkeys don't even deal with me, bro. You know better than that shit. So here we go. You do understand that Spider-Man barely made a profit for PlayStation, right?
7.2
Well,
million
hold on,
copies.
Cygnus.
So,
When it was all said and done. So screw the first 2 months. I'm talking about after that too. However long Spider-Man 2's been out. At the end of the day, Sony barely made a profit off of Spider-Man 2. Do you not understand that, bro?
I think,
Screw the numbers, screw whatever you got to throw up. The
yep.
fact is they barely made a profit off of Spider-Man 2. Now watch this, Cygnus. Watch this, genius. Since you such a genius, tell me,
He
when
said,
does a game ever make so much damn money, Cygnus, and the DLC gets canceled? Tell
hey,
me, Cygnus. Tell me,
not,
Cygnus.
not, not only
That
the,
hold on, Lou. Tell me, Cygnus, that a game makes so much damn money and they couldn't make the co-op of that game, Cygnus.
Mhm.
Tell me, Cygnus.
The co-op
Tell
and
me,
multiplayer.
Cygnus. Right. Why
Exactly.
is it that Spider-Man makes all this damn money for Sony and you ain't got shit to play? Tell me. Tell me, Cygnus. Spider-Man came and Spider-Man went right out that window. You thought I was gonna say the door. See, no pun intended. It went right out the window. Now
Okay.
where is it?
Let,
It's
let,
gonna
let,
find itself on where? PC.
let,
In hopes that gamers buy it over there. You want to
let,
know why? Cygnus, like Lou said, Sony don't make a lot of money off their exclusive, Cygnus. So it doesn't matter. See, you're still stuck in that VHS mindset. Stop talking about your exclusives. The problem is PlayStation doesn't have no multiplayer game, Cygnus. That's where the money is at. Long leg play. Y'all don't have long leg play. Y'all have short leg play. Y'all walk on nubs.
uh,
That's to your games.
family,
That's why y'all are called the one and done fan base. Y'all games are one and dones. That's it. You play them, you put them up. That's it. Nobody plays them games no more. Nobody talks about your games no more. The only people that do are y'all. But y'all are talking about broke situations. You're not talking about what brings money. I just told you everything that your fan base does is cheap. Y'all got PlayStation Plus, you buy the lowest tier. You
so
buy a
family,
single player game, you buy it on sale. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Sony don't make money off y'all. Now Sony says y'all don't buy games. See, that's and look, Cygnus, it's so bad out here that you brought up Spider-Man 2.
no,
Now
no, no,
watch
no, no.
this, Lou. Well, watch this, Lou. Watch this, chat. When did Spider-Man 2 drop?
2020, let me see. Hold on. It was 2023. Uh oh.
When did Spider-Man 2 drop?
Sanchez came in and just nailed him. He got tired of his rants. Good job, Sanchez. Keep nailing him because he keeps on ranting. But look, the thing is, though, family, right? It's incredible that they don't seem to understand what's going on here because they forget that
Oh
Spider-Man
my
2,
God, Lou.
in order to
Where
break
you get this
even.
quote from, Lou?
What?
Who is El Nini who said, PlayStation makes money off of on-card, Fortnite, FIFA, micros, right? Let's go. Hey, y'all. Sign me out, man. Let's go. Lou, God bless the show, baby. Let's go. Sign me out, Lou. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough, bro. Let's go. Next
Pablo,
thing, Lou.
Famo, let's jump,
Smoking
fam.
out.
Famo, they're being sniped, Famo. So no worries, I got my moderators in here. I got
No,
moderators in here. It's just
I'm just
funny.
confused.
It's just funny.
Somebody asked us, do we know that PlayStation makes money off of all COD, Fortnite, FIFA, and micros, right? Like,
Oh man, oh man, oh man, Famo. Listen, Famo. Listen. At the end of the At the end of the day, fam, it's like I was saying with Call of Duty, man.
oh,
It's the launch week. The thing is, right now, all of them are nervous. They're such in a nervous wreck that they gotta jump in an Xbox chat and just get all nervous. They're nervous. That's why I just
Lou,
okay,
they
brother.
nervous, Lou.
They're nervous. You know what? You know why they're nervous? Because man, they have never seen this giant coming out here poking up the. I mean, because they've been poking at him, and I've been just quiet. I was like, keep poking at that bear, keep trolling out there, keep saying what you're saying, because one day that bear gonna wake up, but you're not gonna like it. I mean, it's gonna be Godzilla like when he comes up and wakes up. And guess what? You woke in the Godzilla, you woke in the monster. Because let me tell you something, family. Like I said, what have we been talking about ever since they announced the mobile store launch thing from Xbox? We've been talking Xbox this, Xbox that, Xbox everywhere, Call of Duty everywhere. I mean, Xbox has been the toxin. And at the end of the day, you know what these guys have, family? The only thing these guys have, and they've been talking about this for like the past 2 weeks. I was like, man, that's all you guys have? I mean, it's PS5 Pro. And not only that, after they talk PS5 Pro, they come by and out of nowhere they say we're gonna be. That's
Hold
what
on,
they're gonna be
hold on,
doing.
hold on.
That's what
Hold
they're gonna be
on, hold
doing.
on. Lou, that's right, Lou.
They're
Yo,
gonna
we
be
got Mike
switching up this
Johnson
stuff.
in the building. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to ignore your question. So you asked me a question. See, here's another thing donkeys do. You know, I have two cousins, right? Who are they're
Hold on.
handicapped. They're handicapped.
I gotta turn
They're
this
kind of
on.
slow, but they know how to do things. You know, they put their clothes on and all that. They're all good, but they're handicapped mentally. They're handicapped mentally.
Okay.
You know, but they're my older cousins. I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love
Yeah.
them to death. But there's one thing that they've always done their whole life, and that's ask questions that they already know the answer to, right? So when I go up here and I look at my man Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson ain't mentally handicapped. This is donkey shit, y'all. Mike Johnson is not mentally handicapped.
Wow, Famo.
But
Wait,
you
wait,
get
wait,
up
wait.
here, but you get up here and you ask me a question. And you told me to explain it. Hold on, watch this. First, he asked me, everybody, to explain something that's impossible to explain. And I know I'm probably, wait a minute. What is legal talking about impossible to explain? Watch this. New legal, explain why the whole slate of Xbox games are coming to PlayStation. First of all, who told you all the Xbox games are coming to PlayStation? Who told you the whole slate of Xbox games are coming to PlayStation before I can even explain something that's not even realistically there? It ain't even happened. It's not even happening. But in your mind, because you got Sea of Thieves, you got Pentiment. Now, Mike Johnson, you know I'm gonna go with this, right? See, this is where you donkeys see. I don't play with you donkeys, bro. You know, did you play Pentiment?
I don't think
I
I
know
did.
you didn't. I know you didn't.
I think
Did
no
you
one
go
did.
out there and play? Well, watch this. Did you go out there and play on Sea of Thieves on PlayStation? Did you buy that game? As a whole, so you asking me a whole slate, but as a whole, as a PlayStation fan base, Sea of Thieves only did 1 million in 3 months. Y'all ain't doing shit to our games. I mean, that sounds like a side hustle for Xbox. And then you know why Xbox threw those games over there. That was by law. That was legal that was legal stuff that had to happen through the courts. Microsoft is so powerful. If Microsoft is so weak, then why was PlayStation and Sony looking like bitches doing the trial? If we're gonna talk for real, the only one that was looking like a straight bitch was Sony. Sony was crying and begging. Microsoft has PlayStation's future in the palm of his hand. Because if they take that Call of Duty off your damn PlayStation, you can kiss your PlayStation goodbye. Call of Duty is either number one or number two on both consoles. All the way down in the top five. Guess how many Xbox games are in the top five? Two of them on PlayStation. Ask me why there's more PlayStation fans playing Minecraft on PlayStation than God of War, Spider-Man, and Astrobot combined. You tell me that. See, that's something that you can actually explain. But you asked me a damn question that is impossible to explain because is State of Decay 3 over there, Mike Johnson? No. Is Fable over there? No. Is Gears of War over there? No. Is Halo over there? No. Is Forza? So why are you asking this dumbass question?
You gotta wait
That
till
you
they
already, no,
announce it.
look. I know why you asking it. So my question to you is, where's your dignity at? What happened to your self-esteem as a PlayStation fan? Because Xbox fans don't want your garbage ass PlayStation games. We don't want them. You never see an Xbox fan cry over no PlayStation game. Where's your Killzones at? Where's your Destinies at? You talk about our games on your platform, like we ain't got y'all shit on our platform. But are we sitting up here saying dumb shit like y'all talking about why is all the whole slate of PlayStation? Bro, PlayStation couldn't even put their games everywhere. It'd die off. There wouldn't be no need for a PlayStation. So who's the scary fairy here? Microsoft ain't scared to put their games anywhere
Yep.
because they know Xbox ain't gonna go nowhere. There's a dedicated crew. There's a dedicated fan base just dedicated for Xbox. That's why the next Xbox is gonna drag that PlayStation. It's gonna drag that bitch. But you'll see, don't take my word for it. I want y'all to not believe that. Look, while Xbox is future proof, right? While that Series X is just still sitting here kicking ass, PlayStation has to get remodeling remade over again. And even the remodeling and the remade overs and the do-overs and the makeovers ain't even doing anything. So y'all think we scared about the next generation? We're gonna be laughing at y'all even harder the next generation. You think you didn't have features this generation. Wait till the next one. Let's see how Sony affords them new games that come out. Y'all think y'all getting all those AAA games? Y'all just saw y'all state of the play. You get to now ride a woman on a horse now.
Uh-oh.
That Ghost of Tsushima game that turned into a female. Y'all gonna ride her around in the sunset right now. And that's the only thing that y'all got. That's y'all's. State of Play showed that one game that y'all had. And you asking me an impossible question. I can't explain something that don't happen. What are you talking about? That's like trying to tell me, explain how the universe was created. And I wasn't even there. How you going to tell me to explain something that's impossible to explain? Only donkeys can pull some shit off like that. But I bet you ain't gonna tell me why Sony is dead last in profits. See when legal starts, y'all don't know how to respond back. Tell me why the Sony is dead last in profit. Tell me why everybody else makes more money than PlayStation. Tell me that. Tell me that. You can't tell me that. Tell me why Call of Duty was fun in your first party games. When I thought Sony had all this money. Tell me that. Tell me why you think a multi-million-dollar company network, right, is supposed to be making more money than a $3 trillion company. You think I take you guys seriously? None of that shit even makes any sense. Y'all don't make sense to yourself. Dude, El Nini said Boomstick was asking for God of War. That's funny as shit right there. You gonna say Boomstick. Boomstick is asking for God of War, and Boomstick has a PlayStation. See, y'all just keep getting stupider by the day. Signet says, because PlayStation loves giving back to gamers. See how stupid
Huh?
that is? If that's the
No.
case,
Wait,
Cygnus,
wait, 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 wait. What?
hold on. Look, this is why I cook them. If that's the case, Cygnus, then why the hell is Sony in a lawsuit, an $8 billion lawsuit for jerking you clowns? Tell me. If they
Uh,
love y'all so much, why they about to get sued for $8 billion for jerking you clowns? You dudes are actually capping for a company that 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 shafts y'all in y'all's faces.
in the end, famo, like I said,
Boomstick ain't about no smoke, man. He don't do no smoke. So
the
if
thing
he blocked
is,
you, he blocked you. I'm not here to speak on his behalf.
yeah,
Boomstick's a grown ass man. Boomstick can do what he wants to do on his channel. I'm talking about me.
yep,
I ain't gonna block y'all because y'all are harmless to me. The
exactly.
first thing that y'all gotta do is make sense. If you start to make some sense, then damn it, then I might be a little scared. But y'all don't ever make any sense, so I don't see no threats. That's right, 30 below. Look, that $7.9 billion lawsuit is gonna smack them so hard, bro. That shit's so funny. Singer said, "What the lawsuit about?" Never heard of. You serious? I can
Oh
believe
my
that.
God,
I can
Cygnus.
actually believe that. Y'all are actually
No, I
lost.
believe that too. I believe
Look,
that too. I mean,
and
look,
you want to know where it's coming from,
yeah,
Singers? The
that's for the,
European market, out of
yep,
all places.
yep.
Europe is suing them.
You're
And look,
pursuing them.
and the funny part is the lady said, we got enough evidence. We don't went back 6 years. That's far enough. We could
Yep,
go even further than that, but we just don't even want to waste the time.
yep, that's
That
true.
shit was funny as hell, bro. So y'all fixing to lose that case. There's too much. They got too much evidence,
Here,
and they
I'll
shafting y'all.
drop the link. I'll drop the link. Hold up.
Shafting you. Look at you. You got blind fury love for PlayStation. You don't even know that they getting sued for shafting you, Cygnus. Or Mike Johnson. Y'all out here capping for a damn company that's long polling y'all. And y'all don't even know why you love PlayStation. They long polling y'all the whole time. And you telling me I'm supposed to take y'all serious. Come on, bro.
There's the link, guys. Drop in there. There's a link so you guys can read
All
about it
right.
if you
Now
guys
you
want
now
to.
catch up.
But famo, look. It's like how I said. They they are all nervous right now. I mean, it's been a beautiful, fantastic 2 or 3 weeks of Xbox. Why? Because it's been a beautiful, fantastic week for Xbox. Because that's all we've been talking about. We've been talking about everything that Xbox has been doing. That's what we're talking about. I mean, look, we got the mobile store launch. We got the marketing for Call of Duty, which is fantastic. We also saw some Wu Chang marketing, which is beautiful. Indiana Jones
Yes,
on
sir.
Formula One cars.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys who listen, you guys do not know because my wife is the biggest fan in Formula One. She even told me that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money in that.
I mean, they literally folded almost the whole. I mean, they literally folded the whole car. Not only that, the guys on the track were wearing the suit.
That
They
was
were wearing
excellent.
a suit.
It was
The-
excellent to
They
see.
were wearing a suit with Indiana Jones and the hat and everything. They were in the suit. That using that in Formula One, that's a lot of money. I mean, these
When
guys
do
are
PlayStation
pushing.
fans get to play Indiana Jones, Luke?
6 months
When
later.
nobody cares about it.
6 months later. 6 months
Damn.
later.
Half
Six
a year
months
later.
later.
God damn.
Half a year later. Half a
God.
year later. Half a year later. Half a year later, man. Pretty much half a year later, they gotta wait for that game. But right there, because
What
here's
do
the
y'all
funny.
want? Look. Can you talk of what Satya just said? What did Satya just say?
Okay, Satya came out with a report. Hold on, let me look for it. It's been on Twitter. But again, people just
We
they
need to
take.
go off of Satya. Let's go off of Satya.
Let's go for Satya. Because I was trying to jump in and tell you about Satya, but you
Yeah,
were
come
fighting
on. Let's get to
sickness.
Satya real quick. And put some band-aids on these donkeys, man. Make
Hold
them
on, let me look for
make
it
them
because
feel
it's
secure
everywhere.
in their insecurities, man.
Oh my God! Hold on, where is the Satya report? Hold on, I know who posted it earlier too. Was talking about like, oh yeah, I said all the gamers coming. I'm like, okay, keep on saying that. I mean, we gotta wait till they announce it. I always say that. You guys gotta wait till everything gets announced so you know what's coming.
What does Satya say, Lou?
I'm getting there, fam. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Okay, we're bringing great games to more people on more devices.
Our
With
consoles aren't devices. Keep going.
Okay, with our acquisition of Activision Blizzard, which closed October 2023, we've added hundreds of millions of players to our ecosystem. We
Right.
now have 20 franchises that have generated over 1 billion in a lifetime revenue. You hearing that?
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
From Candy Crush, like I
Love it.
said, you see
Oh, Candy Crush.
from
Where's
Candy
Candy
Crush,
Crush at?
cell
Is it
phones.
on PlayStation right now, Lou?
Candy Crush, Diablo,
Damn.
Halo to Warcraft to Elder Scrolls and Gears of War. And with Xbox Cloud Gaming, we continue to innovate to offer players more ways to experience the games they love, where, when, how they want. Finally, we brought forward our fan favorite titles to Nintendo Switch and Sony PlayStation for the first time as we can continue to extend our content to new platforms. That's
New
all he said.
platform.
New
New platform.
platforms. Yep.
PlayStation and Nintendo are not new platforms.
Yep.
Do y'all know how to read? So what's the new platforms? Fire Stick, Amazon, right? What was it? The cloud on the phones now, being able
Yep.
to download to get those are new platforms.
Yep.
Nintendo and PlayStation aren't new platforms.
Mm-mm.
See,
Mm-mm.
y'all don't even know how to read. So y'all were taking some. So what were we supposed to take from that? Like that's bad news for Xbox. Look, the problem with you donkeys, y'all don't know how to expand
Yep.
because you can't get into this field of expansion. PlayStation, if they keep expanding, let me tell you what that's going to do for your console.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. You know what, Famo? Let me tell you something, Famo. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Yeah,
what is it?
exactly, Lulu. Let me say something, Famo. Let's just leave them at that right there. Let's just not discuss the whole because you know what they want, Famo. They want to draw the attention and pull them
Yup.
off.
I'm gonna say this one
Yeah,
thing, Lou. I'm gonna say this one
just say
thing, Lou.
one thing and that's it. Because I'll
That's
be
it.
honest.
I told you I was ready to go 10 minutes ago. You still wanted to stay on. Look, Lou. Look. The difference between the Xbox brand and the PlayStation brand is this. Xbox brand is a ghost. I've been saying this for years. It's a ghost. Xbox can go wherever it wants to go and make money. As you can see, it's bringing in over $1 billion of revenue everywhere it goes, right? The problem with PlayStation is it can't do the same thing. This is why Sony is still trying to block games off of Xbox. They still waiting 2, 3 years to try to put their shit on PC because they want their fan base that ain't buying games to feel like they're special. They want them to think that if their games don't go somewhere else, they feel special. So PlayStation fans have a weird way of trying to feel special for themselves because they think that it makes more money, right, for their games to only be on a PlayStation platform that's making the least profit. All right. So I want everybody to understand Donkey's mentality. And I'm speaking this with a calm voice. You see, I'm not, my blood pressure ain't up, nothing like this, because it's silly. Look, they want you to believe, right, that Sony is making more money on their console than everybody else when they're making least profit than everybody else. Okay. Now, if you keep your shit on one, if you limit your game to one hustle, which nobody in business does that, nobody. Okay. That would be like Nike putting their shoes only in a Nike outlet store. And you expect Nike to reach millions of people by putting it just in their Nike store when you can get Nike shoes all over play, all in shoe company stores all across the world. You name it, from Dick's to Shoe Carnival to Shoe Palace, everywhere. Nikes are sold everywhere. Why? Because you can expand your brand when you're not scared of it. Only brands that are scared try to keep their brand in one place. And when you keep your brand in one place, it will never make more money. So here's what I'm going to say, Lou. And I know donkeys ain't going to like it, but I don't give two shits. Common sense. This is common sense, donkeys. Listen. If Sony, which they don't ever want to do, right, expand the PlayStation by putting it on all devices, putting it in PC day and day. Do you know what that's going to do for the dog shit PlayStation console? it's going to make it look least attractive. That's why Nintendo doesn't put the Wii or the Switch everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If they put that, let me tell you what's better than the Switch. This is this is better than the Switch. If Nintendo puts their games on my ROG Ally, do you think I'm gonna go buy a Switch? Think. Why would anybody put their games on the superior platform? And y'all wonder why PlayStation doesn't put their shit on other platforms? It's because they're inferior. They're not gonna put their stuff where you can play it better at. See, Xbox don't care about that. Xbox gonna expand regardless. PlayStation is not.
Oh Lord.
PlayStation expands, it brings less value. The PlayStation begins to depreciate.
Oh Lord, Favo.
Now you got a preschool class lesson, and now class is
Miss, yes, Famo. Let's land this plane, Famo, because you know we gotta land because I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm just reading stuff. I just started laughing. I said, you know what? It's not. It's just
that
not.
fool said the Pro is more powerful than a
Yeah.
PC.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Let's land this plane, Famo. Let's land this Famo, thank you for being on the show
Look
today.
out, baby.
Hey, Famo, we finally found it. You know, finally found the time for us to hang out, to have some fun, Famo. You know, hey, we did it. We did it. We have our fun. Famo, thank you so much.
Throw your symbol up, donkeys. What's y'all symbol? This is ours. What y'all do? Y'all ain't got a damn. Y'all ain't know what the damn do. Y'all sitting there like, damn, we don't even have something like that. All y'all can do is, hey, baby, Xbox strong over here all day, every day.
Yep.
Yo, check me out. I know what Lou's gonna say, so I'm gonna do it for him. Lou,
What's
they
up?
can find me over here on Direct Gaming, man, just like it sounds. DI-RR for recreational gaming. EC is the rec for short for recreation. The other R is for recording. So Direct Gaming. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on the Twitter streets, the Twitter X streets. Even Twitter knew to turn their name into the X. The X is just where it's at, baby. Everywhere is X'd out. Even Twitter got X'd out. So you can find us over there on the X. You can find this Xbox fan on X at the New Legal. You can find the New Legal on Xbox. If you want to play these awesome Xbox games, get on. I'm not talking about donkeys because they're going to let me down. They don't buy these games. But to all the Xbox fans out here, follow me, hit me up, send me your gamer tag. And look, man, if there's some co-op games that y'all want to be about, Lou even knows, man. We'll get in there, we can party, we'll record it, and we'll have some fun, y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
that's what we do.
Of the Hall of Fame video recordings of Direct Gaming.
Yep.
I want to say to Lou and the Xbox International Podcast team, thank y'all for letting me be me. Thank y'all for accepting me for who I am. Thank you for letting me come up on y'all stage, man, and grab a microphone because you know it's vice versa. When you come to Direct Gaming, you're going to be yourself. If you're not going to be yourself, I don't want you on Direct Gaming. So, Lou, thanks for coming on Direct Gaming. You see, I'm just crossing my chest all over the way because it makes an X when you do that.
Yes,
so, Lou, when you come on Direct Gaming, man, I love you, man, because we had so much fun. Y'all don't know how every day Lou checks on me and bugs me every day. Lou wakes up, and this is how you can't hate Lou because when you answer the phone, this is how it sounds. Every morning, that's what I get.
Yes, sir.
And it was yesterday morning. He hit me up like 4 o'clock in the morning with that shit. And it was a text message. I'm like, this fool's up.
Man, Famo, I'll tell you what I was up, Famo. You know what I was doing, Famo? I'll tell you what I was doing. Since Monday, I didn't sleep that well. Tuesday, I don't know why. I just fell asleep like around 3. I mean, not 3, 6 p.m. Woke up at 12. I said, what am I going to do? All I'm going to do, drink. Just turn on that Xbox. Play some other game. I'm like, wait, it's like 4. Let me go to bed.
Playing video games, Lou.
Yep,
Playing
that's how it
video
is.
games.
Playing video games, fam. But hey, chat, thank you for hanging out.
Uh-oh, Lou froze. Lou froze for a minute. No doubt, Mike. I see y'all. Everybody over there, I see y'all.
Am I here? Am I here? Is Leo? Hello? 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 Can you see? Can you see
I
me,
can
fam?
hear you now. You're not frozen.
Okay. So, chat, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Again, family, thank you for coming to the show, man. It was a lot of fun. We talked a lot
Finally.
of stuff. Finally it happened. Way too much stuff, way too cool, man. It was an awesome episode. Thank you, family, for being here, man. Seriously, it was just fantastic. And chat, like always, thank y'all for the memberships. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all for everything. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. And where can you find the crazy one? You can find me at Twitter X at Crazy Lou Gaming. You can find me also at the Xbox Factor Podcast on Tuesdays over there, Double Barrel Gaming. Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Sourblow, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. Sometimes on Friday, you can find me at, oh Lord, I have so much places I gotta be. at Xbox International Podcast in Espanol with Captain Elvis, Eternal Shaddai, Aska Gaming, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. From Mondays to Saturday, I send that signal out and I tell everybody, hey, I'm coming on to talk about what's going on with the gaming news. So, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when next BI content comes on. And, guys, remember, let's go, let's rock, and let's play Call of Duty, yes, especially on Xbox. Have a good day, y'all, and I will see y'all next Wednesday on the Xbox International Podcast. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off this live stream. On behalf of Xbox International, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we're looking forward to seeing you aboard next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.